Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all, and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. We're back with some Premier League action. It's Tottenham versus Manchester City. Very big game. A lot at stake. A lot that can be had from this game. Very exciting indeed. This is, of course, the first of a double-up. Joined by Harry, as always. Very exciting, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it should be a good one. City, I think it's probably the first time this season where Arsenal have slipped up. City need to take advantage of that today and crawl back some points.
I don't know which game I'm most excited for. I think they're both going to be sensational. Of course, live for the Milan derby after this.
Super Sunday.
Yeah, they've had Forest Leeds and then this, but
which was a good game to be fair.
Seemingly so.
Big win for Forest. Leeds again proving they are in a bit of a spot of bother at the moment. Forest look pretty comfortable to stay up. Keylor Navas, by the way.
But it's a good save. So for about 20 minutes I saw sporadically throughout the game, he always seemed to be doing something. Big clean sheet, big win on his debut. Very decent. Looking forward to today then.
Yeah, it should be interesting, as I said.
Should be,
City need to close the gap at the top of the table. Tottenham will want to pull an advantage towards the teams that are chasing them for Europe. Big slip-ups, Chelsea drop points, Liverpool drop points, Fulham drop points, Newcastle drop points. Everyone dropping points.
Yeah, Arsenal drop points.
Yeah,
big opportunity for City, isn't it?
Big opportunity for these two sides here to gain. They could draw and then they don't gain anything.
So if City win today, they're close within 2 points of Arsenal.
Very close.
And Arsenal do then have a game in hand after that.
And as much as people say the Premier League isn't good, I mean, just again, the Premier League would be the most competitive league in the world in terms of the actual advantage between the top two. Apart from the Bundesliga.
So Bundesliga's ahead of them.
But that's all, yeah. So this is going to be an interesting one. I think Tottenham could take they proved at the Etihad a few weeks ago that Tottenham can challenge City. But two teams that defensively have struggled this season. So it's going to be who has the best attack.
On your tightness thing, it's usually Serie A. There's about 9 teams level for the title.
Napoli,
but everyone else has been crap while Napoli is soaring. But
we'll talk about Serie A later.
We will. Premier League is the focus of our attention now. And to start, we will do the lineups. Tottenham, the host side. And they line up with Captain Lloris between the sticks. Back three of Romero, Dyer and Davies with Emerson Royale at right wing back, Perisic at left wing back, pivot of Højbjerg and Bentancur. I don't know why it seems weird calling Emerson Royale, but
yeah, obviously no Pedro Porro starts.
No Pedro Porro yet, no, and then obviously a front three of Sol on the left, Kulusevski on the right, and then Harry Kane leading the line.
Still no start for Richarlison.
They look strong on paper, but
Son did score against Preston.
Oh, yeah, he did get a double against Preston.
Exactly.
Equally, Danjuma played that game.
Yeah,
you'd imagine Danjuma would have some part to play today, but it'd be interesting to see. As for Manchester City, it is their 3-2-4-1 as we've seen the last couple of weeks. And they line up with Edison between the sticks, back to the side. Ortega, I believe, played their FA Cup game, which is their most recent fixture. Yeah. Back three of Captain Carl Walker, Akanji and Ake. Lewis and Rodri in that pivot, which holds this entire team together somehow. Mahrez on the right, Grealish on the left, Alvarez and Silva in those attacking mid-spots, Haaland leading the line. I feel like this formation hasn't got City the results they would have wanted so far. Yeah. Will that be different today?
I don't know. But just a lot of welcomes.
We've got a lot of welcomes.
Alex Arsenal fan, XZ, Chelsea fan, Ryan Chud, Will, all welcome to the stream. And Oe Dingo, XZ has answered your question there.
Yeah. Welcome as well, Oe Dingo.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to sit here and watch us commentate over it, you are feel free to. But if you do want to go find the game, that is also up to you.
Yeah.
But in terms of today, it's going to be a good one. I think similar to the Thursday, I think it was 17 days ago. It's going to be a close one. I think both teams have their moments. I really don't know how it's going to go because Tottenham at home against City, that's quite memorable games between these two.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the last time Tottenham went 2-0 up, I was thinking, what? Exactly. Tottenham are going to do this, It was only 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago
City
now.
on 3-2.
And then City won 4-2 in the end.
4-2, sorry, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how today plays out. But I do think Tottenham can challenge him. I really do.
Yeah.
City haven't looked convincing. But equally, as I said, both teams need points. Is this where Man City turn up? When Arsenal drop points, City can close within 2 points.
Yeah, and then obviously if City win their games against Arsenal, they win the league. And that's the thing, as much as Arsenal fans, other people have been going, oh, you know what, Arsenal could do it this year. City are just there.
Is
Despite their poor form, they are
Is
still
this the
right there.
slip-up we were expecting to see from Arsenal, and can City pounce on it? We are about
I think
to
Arsenal
find out.
got unlucky because they've had to face an Everton side with a new manager bounce.
Yeah.
And sure, Dyche, to be fair, played it to a T. It's perfectly dealt with.
Yeah.
With Arsenal, they dealt with the threat, and they also managed to create a goal of their own. James Tarkowski loves being back with his former boss.
Sean Dyche, I mean, wow. That's one way to turn up on your your first game for Everton.
Like I said, I've started watching streams because I like Watchalongs, but there weren't any for Juventus, PSG versus Juventus. Yeah, but that's why we like to cover the random games that no one else is.
Yeah.
So join us next Friday for Nice Ajaccio. No. Imagine.
Oh, no. You have to find a guest. You'd have to find a guest, don't you?
We throw a curveball of 14th and 18th in the League 1. But yeah, we will do some League 1 at some point. But as for today, Tottenham versus Manchester City. Predictions then, what are you thinking, Harry? Ahead of this big
As I
game.
said, I think it's going to be a close one, but I think it'll be a good one. I think Tottenham are going to pip it, you know.
You think?
I think they're going to pip it. Because I think that they could, if they had actually performed in the second half, they'd have won easily.
That's a very rogue shout.
Yeah, he had.
Yeah, but they won't. They might do it for 45 minutes here. And then City or Haaland will score
I'm
like
not
9.
going to do quite the reverse, but I'm going to go Tottenham 3, Manchester City 2.
Yeah, fair enough. I think a lot of people are expecting a lot of goals here. Because Tottenham are good going forward and
goals
tragic
for
at the
City
back.
will come through, one from Erling Haaland and one from Riyad Mahrez. And then for Tottenham, it will be a Harry Kane double and a goal from Heung-min Son.
Yeah,
He's back.
if there are any Tottenham fans in chat, you might want to turn the volume down for a second. I'm going to go Manchester City 6, Tottenham 1.
It's not going to happen.
Well, it is.
What is that prediction?
It's more likely than Tottenham winning.
It's not. It really isn't. You weren't watching Tottenham 17 days ago. That Tottenham team did not look like losing 6-0, 6-1.
Right. Well, this one does.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. But
Also, I love how Sky still haven't cottoned on to the fact that City play a 3-2-4-1.
yeah.
They still display it as this 4-2-3-1. But yeah. I look at this, the way Tottenham perform. I think they look incredibly poor defensively, and City have a lot of firepower in attack today.
They do, but so do Tottenham.
They do, and that's why they'll get 1. Kane will score about 5 minutes in, and then it'll be a Haaland hat-trick, Mahrez double, and Julian Alvarez. 6-1. 6-1 Manchester City.
That is mental. If it is 6-1, I'll be very surprised, but likely we'll see a lot of goals.
And I'll be buying a lottery ticket because something's going right for me.
I think the goals will come in our second game this evening, but obviously we'll get onto that. This evening, as I said, Dejan Kulusevski has scored in both of his Premier League appearances against Manchester City. Will he score again today?
No, it's going to be Kane, as I just said.
You never know. Getting that final instruction, City in that lovely black and red.
If it was either Son's going to score or Kulusevski's going to score, if you had to put money on one, you're not picking Heung-min Son right now, which is
has 11 goal involvements against Tottenham. That is the most.
And he's in the greatest form of his life. He scored a hat-trick against him.
I said he was going to score.
Yeah.
The cockerel on the top of the fish bowl that it is the Tottenham Hotspur Arena.
Big gold cock.
I mean, Tottenham are going to need a lot of them today to stop the 6 guys.
This has took a bizarre turn, but yeah, we're about to get underway here. The sides do the coin toss. It's going to be Manchester City getting us underway, and the Linos jogging across the pitch.
It's going to be a big one today.
Well, if he can stop making blunders, maybe Tottenham won't lose 6-1, but they've just got to put the ball on the keeper and it'll go in.
Is Conte suspended? He's not there.
Oh.
Conte's not there, but if we miss something...
Conte's not about.
Conte's not there.
Conte can't be asked. He saw that it was City at home and just gone, nah. Got a wedding that day, sorry.
I feel like the best starting game. If anyone can find out if Conte is there or not, it'd be great.
Yeah, doesn't seem though. Manchester City get us underway. Ederson now with the ball. Tries to play it forward. City already quite aggressive. Walker flicks forward and it's cleared away by Ben Davies. The imperative for Tottenham today is not to concede in the first 15.
Yeah.
And then the first 20. And then the first 25. Yeah. We said the same last time. And then you might be able to hit them with a spell of attacks. Equally, they will then concede 4 in the second half, so all of their good work will be undone.
It's Conte managing.
No, Christian's still
out. No Conte. It's Conte's assistant in today. Don't know where Conte is.
I'll do some Googling. What's currently going on?
Where is Antonio Conte? Here's Mahrez. Dyer gets a tackle in. Son, good turn. Now can he go? Now can they counter? Here come Tottenham. Son put the burners on. Running through the whole team. It's like it's gone against Burnley. That's a good
challenge from Jack Grealish. So, in the week, Conte was rushed to hospital and had to undergo emergency gallbladder surgery.
Oh, God.
So he is not in charge of today. Well, we hope Antonio gets better soon.
Say.
I'm sure he'll be watching from wherever he currently is.
Yeah, hopefully Conte's all right. There, obviously his assistant will take charge today. Then, if they win though, does that not say
Conte's getting sacked?
Yeah.
Or they need Conte not to be on the sidelines.
Long ball looking for Emerson Royale, doesn't find him.
Grealish.
Surprisingly, he's
Signs
probably off
Bernardo and now with Ake.
Tanarana.
Conte gallbladder operation. Yes, thank you, Exed. Yes, thank you, TSC Cater. Everyone here with the gallbladder surgery.
Yeah,
well, hopefully he gets well soon.
That's been out for quite a while then, you think, surely?
No, he's not a player, he'll be alright.
Yeah, no, but...
I don't know anyone who's had gallbladder surgery.
I don't know
Lewis.
Estimated recovery time.
Okay, that'd be very weird to know that, but Chris Rodri. Trying to play it forwards, finds Kyle Walker. It is so weird that these, in this system, the wide centre halves almost act as fullbacks. It does leave Akanji very exposed. But equally, Rodri just drop in occasionally.
You've been calling it since they started using it that it will work eventually.
It will.
Could today be the day?
Probably. It's Tottenham though, so I won't judge that.
He's gone down the line.
They tore apart Wolves,
Can he
but
beat
it is
Rico
Wolves.
He's
doing well. Emerson Royale.
Royale.
He's not got anyone up in support.
He's still going.
He's off on one here. He needs someone in the box to cross to.
No one's given him any option. That's a brilliant. Yeah. He's ran the length of the pitch with the ball there, and no one's helped him.
Feel for Emerson. I mean, not the length of the pitch, about half the pitch.
He's trying to prove that they don't need Pedro Porro.
But they do.
Is Pedro Porro on the bench? Will we see him introduced at some point today?
Pedro Porro is on the bench, as is Arnaud Danjuma. He could make his Premier League debut. City, no new inclusions. The youngster they signed from Peroni, is it from Argentina?
Danjuma scored against Preston. Would you not give him the Premier League start?
Yeah, but you're not going to bench Harry Kane because he didn't score against Preston. Because he didn't play.
Did Danjuma play for the middle?
No, it was Son for the middle. Danjuma came on for whoever's on the left. Can't remember who it was.
Alright. Brian's been fouled.
I think it's Brian Hill, who's now at Sevilla.
He weren't great, I'll be honest.
I'll have to listen to your commentary. Well, X said you are lucky there. Yeah, hopefully you can find your games works again. But...
Obviously everyone's got green armbands on for the sky green weekend.
Yeah, they don't look great, do they? Especially that ref one, but sure. They said he'll be back next week. All right.
That's quite quick.
Who've Tottenham got next week?
I know Leicester.
Ooh, that should be 3 points.
It should be.
Will it be 3 points today though? Mahrez stood over this free kick. Early chance for City.
I see a Kanji at the back post.
I see anyone. I see Ben Davies heading towards his own goal.
Yeah. That's a big tackle.
Falls to Rodri. Across to Bernardo. Can he get the ball in? Well blocked by Perisic. Falls to Mahrez. Mahrez could use his left or his right here. Cuts on his left. It's a good effort, but it's blocked away. And that's going to be out for a City corner.
But I've benched Perisic in FPL today, so I know
the ball's in pain now.
It's flat.
The guy could get another one.
Yeah, Mahrez, always a danger cutting in on that with that left foot. As you say, he's in brilliant form. He probably will score today.
It is a bit of a win-win for Tottenham today. Because if Tottenham are to win, they obviously take all 3 points. But if they're to lose, they potentially stop Arsenal in the league.
Okay, the back post unmarked.
That's headed away by Emerson Royale. Falls back to Akanji, and then Lloris does claim that.
How is Ake unmarked there, though? Yeah. I do not understand. Where's any defending going on? Look at him. He just peels off and
he's
no
able
one's
to.
marked him.
Yeah, if he could
Why doesn't he put that on
if he got a more powerful header away.
He kind of stood there and let it hit his head rather than jumping.
Yeah, it was a soft one.
Emerson Royale. He started this game brightly.
Under pressure, and they've lost possession. Haaland wanted to get a shot away, but he immediately gets closed down by a few Tottenham bodies.
When did he last score, Haaland?
A hat-trick against Wolves last week.
Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's alright.
Emerson Royale was infuriated the referee's giving a City corner, eh? I didn't see it.
I think it did come off Emerson, but maybe Emerson didn't know that.
As I say, someone tell him. First 5 minutes, though, in all Man City. And Tottenham, I can see.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, really.
Again,
City corner here.
We saw the problems they caused Tottenham from the first
second ago, yeah. But they play it short this time. Bernardo can cross. Looked like it was going aiming for Haaland. Falls to Julian Alvarez, and it's well blocked by Romero. He's now got to get back in, Alvarez, because Son is breaking. Here's Heung-min Son.
That's a foul. Yeah. Alvarez is way too much.
Smart there. I don't know what. It wasn't really necessary though, because Son wasn't breaking away at any pace.
He turned around. Yeah, Julian Alvarez just pulling back there. Is
Bentancur. Dyer. Now with Davies. Plays it forward. Perisic inside now. Can he find anyone? No. Cut out by Ake.
Number 9.
Richarlison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think it was going to be? Roberto Soldado still.
Troy Parrott.
Lewis.
Oh, that's
nice Enrico Lewis. It amazes me how mature he looks for 18 in the Premier League in your debut season.
This is one thing on Cancelo. I see a lot of people saying that. That what's it called? They're saying that Rico Lewis took his spot, but is it only because Cancelo couldn't play in this system?
Okay, now Rodri potentially, but where would he fit in this?
Edison. Yeah, true. Like, could he?
You're not going to play him centre half. All you're going to do is if you can't play him that DM role, so the best thing you could do is play him out wide, and that basically means you have a right back as a winger.
Grealish.
Sort of understandable. Equally, he can play as a midfielder, really. And Lewis often has to go out wide and then cut back inside, which is what he did anyway. He was certainly inverted fullback. Can't say. Mahrez can't quite take it in his stride. Big challenge from Bernardo Silva. Alvarez and Mahrez both giving chase. Tottenham able to resist the press for now. Still under pressure though, but Bentancur do as well. And it's out wide with Emerson Royale. Back into Rodrigo Bentancur.
They've got a lot of space here, but they've got to go.
Back into the 4 now, Manchester City. Trying to keep it tight. Kane is in an offside position.
That's it's just a nonsensical move.
Yeah.
Why did no one make a rap?
Tottenham got the ball forward there well, but after that they couldn't, find that all and crucial final pass.
Even as a rival fan, sometimes it infuriates to watch Tottenham.
Yeah. Back to Akanji.
Especially when you've got Harry Kane in your fantasy team.
Rodri plays it forward. Alvarez lays it to Bernardo. Bernardo now holds off Son. Looking for a pass. Finds Rodri. Under pressure there from Højbjerg. Gets it over to Ake. And now Manchester City could come forwards. Rodri. I do feel, again, this City system does just leave them very weak in wide areas. Yeah. They really struggle to get the ball out wide.
To be fair, there's one team that can take advantage of that. It's Tottenham, with the wing backs and the wingers pushing on.
They have a lot of width. That's what they were able to expose last time.
They've got to use it.
If you can catch City on the break, their 3 can't deal with Tottenham's 3.
Haaland dropping deep there to get involved.
Here's Jack Grealish. Great drive inside. Grealish is one who's really benefited from this new system.
How has no one
Kyle Walker. Bringing it forwards, gives it to Mahrez. Mahrez could cross here. Opts instead to go to Rodri. He wanted to ping a ball in, but Tottenham just putting their bodies in the right position here. Mahrez against Perisic. Back to Rodri. City camped now on the edge of this Tottenham area. They don't want to rush it, City. They're happy to play this patient and carve out a chance. Grealish. Here now with Bernardo. Back to Ake. Tottenham forcing him back. Akanji. Needs an option out on this right. Finds Walker. Has options down the line, Kyle Walker. Doesn't use him. Forced backwards. Rodri under pressure. Back with Kyle Walker. City going further and further back. They're all the way back with Edison now. Tottenham have done well here to just press them back. Now can City play out from it? Haaland. Does well to hold on to possession. Has to go back to Ake.
He did just bully. Why is Romero now sat? This is a problem. Romero hasn't sat back in.
Yeah, but he's just got to follow Haaland all game.
That's his job, isn't it? He's just been put onto man mark.
That's what Rob Holding did in the FA Cup.
20 minutes.
Bernardo, yeah. Well, no, every time the ball went over the top, he just decided to assault Haaland.
And then say that Haaland assaulted
Bernardo to Walker.
10 minutes in, it's been a long 10 minutes.
Yeah, but we haven't seen a chance of any real quality yet.
This is what happens when you watch Man City.
City are playing a painful build-up game.
That's what I do like about this double-up today, is obviously now we've got the kind of big game at the top of the Premier League table, where it could be quite slow.
Big goal in the Bundesliga as well. It's Kingsley Coman has scored for Bayern Munich. 1-0 in that game now for Bayern.
But I think later...
That's put them back to the top of the table.
Later is where the goals are going to come. So if you're joining us now, make sure to join us later.
Yeah. Make sure to tune in. It's the Milan derby. It should be a cracker. Inter now second in the league. AC dropped to 5th. If AC are able to record a victory, then Napoli will be 15 points clear at the top of Serie A.
Mate,
If Inter win, they can close up to
I'll be honest,
13.
this is like, men versus boys at the moment, this game.
Crosses back forward, it comes off Alvarez's head and it's out for a throw.
Tottenham are just heading the ball away. That's their possession.
Wonder about the N'Golo Kante race. Where could he go? As long as it's abroad, don't mind. As long as he isn't playing in England, yeah, I'm content. But I don't know really. Like, I feel PSG would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
If they really want to push for a Champions League, that would make sense. But
Do you think they'll ever win one?
yeah,
Surely with Mbappe, Neymar, or Messi.
I don't know if that team will win one, but PSG will win a Champions League one day.
City won't. I will say it until the day I die.
Ipswich are bottom in the league, says Will. Well, it's never really Ipswich's to win. Ipswich don't look. I don't think Ipswich are the strongest team in the league. But yeah, they did throw away points against Cambridge.
If you're Ipswich, I think Wednesday beat Plymouth yesterday.
It was dire.
So if you're Ipswich, you are
Davies.
just kind of making sure you hold on to that third spot now.
But the playoffs, isn't it? So
Exactly, that's what they're going to get because Plymouth and Sheffield Wednesday have gone clear now.
here's Lewis. City can come forwards. Rico Lewis does well to evade Dejan Kulusevski there. And now Grealish can come down this left. Lays it off to Bernardo. Falls to Haaland. Bernardo, he can't manage to find a ball pass through the bodies. Tottenham just able to surround and suffocate Manchester City's play here. It's very impressive. Here's Jack Grealish. They just can't cross it in. Here's Rico Lewis. Could have a pop. Instead opts to go to Mahrez.
This is brilliant.
Walker. He could cross. Good delivery from Walker.
Yeah,
Almost finds Grealish at the back post, but Emerson Royale heads it out.
Wow. I mean, this is just City torment.
But Tottenham are happy to play backs against the walls, hit on the counter. That's exactly how they'd have set up for today.
Yeah. Just not too much.
I don't think they'll be too
backs against the
agreed.
walls.
Well, it's not hurting them yet.
Yeah. Yet. We're 12 minutes in. This carries on. You are going to be right. Because they'll get that one counter goal.
Yeah.
And then they'll concede 6.
And City, we know, are
ruthless. Somehow down injured here. Will he have to come off? Will we see Pedro Porro?
Interesting question from Will. Do you think Haaland will get 40 plus goals this season?
How many's on now?
25.
No.
Ooh. You don't think he'll score 15 in the remaining
Oh, God, no. He is, isn't he?
16 games?
No, I don't actually.
I mean, he's on more than one a game at the moment, right?
But he's slowed down a little bit recently.
It doesn't matter.
He did score a hat-trick last week.
It really doesn't matter, yeah. I don't know. I still think that there's a potential injury there. So I'll say no for now because I think there's too many risks. And if they do get to the sharp end of the Champions League and the league is done, he will be rested.
This is a strange question, but is he at his full ability right now? Or can he get better?
Well, you'd imagine he can. He's not at his peak in terms of age.
20?
Based off science,
3?
he should be. He's still got another 6 years till he reaches
The man
his peak.
defies science.
Well,
Oh,
so
that
he's
would
going to be
obviously,
really,
wouldn't it? Yeah.
he's going to be really good at 23, and then he's going to be tragic at 28. I just don't see it.
And if anything, he would
He's
defy
not going to
it.
regress,
Oh,
is
I
it?
thought he played.
Højbjerg's won it back. Kane! It's a big goal! Tottenham lead! And this is what we were talking about. City sloppy at the back. Tottenham are perfect at capitalising on silly moments like that. Kane scores. Tottenham 1, Man City 0. And Arsenal have been handed a big help in the title race. Arsenal handed a big help in the title race by their North London rivals.
City switched off, we switched off.
Yeah.
Talking about Haaland,
It seemed like City were coasting. City were happy just to play it slow, play it patient and wait for the goal to come. Instead, they've been scored on while they were sitting deep. They were messing around with it at the back. They weren't able to resist the press. Won back well by Højbjerg, finished by Kane. And it's another, we've seen it now in 2 consecutive games against the same team.
Rico Lewis.
It was not Rico Lewis, it's Rodri's poor pass to Lewis. Højbjerg got in front of him, won the ball back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Højbjerg, brilliant. And Kane, of course he's going to finish it. Of course he is.
And as Tottenham score their first, Bayern get their second. Coman at the double. Bayern are,
one of the best finishes
Showing
in the
why
world.
they're
You
top
give him an
back,
opportunity
top
like that, he's going to tuck it away.
Yeah.
And I told you, Tottenham will
Once
cause
again,
City problems.
Edison with a shot he could
That's
do
why I
better with
mentioned
them. What, Edison or Kane?
Edison. I want Kane in my
Why'd you
team.
have Edison?
Loving life.
So you don't keep clean sheets.
No, I'm going to get rid of him. He's got double, I was going to use bench weeks next week because he's got double game week, but they haven't got Villa and Arsenal. He is now Tottenham's all-time record goal scorer.
How?
267 goals.
Jimmy Greaves is the guy's just been out, I
mean,
imagine. Can't think of anyone
I know
else.
people laugh at him for wanting to sign a new contract, but what an achievement that is.
Arsenal won't believe they're lucky if City lose today. Yeah, I know. That's the thing for Tottenham. They are sort of handed you could say it's a win-win, but it's a lose-lose as well. Because if they do win, they hand Arsenal the league.
No, but I don't think it's going to matter if it means they get Champions League at the end of the season.
Of course, but they could still get it and let City beat them.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not going to let them, but if you think from a fan's perspective, they'll be going, yeah, we've won, but
I
Arsenal
still
are
think
now 5 points clear.
I think...
Yeah, but Arsenal have a game in hand. So it will be 8 if they're to win that.
Okay, maybe.
And they still get to play Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah.
So they've got some nice games. And what does the stream the Villa player? Hi guys, cons are out.
For who?
I think he's just saying after that performance yesterday.
I mean, yesterday was a...
don't know what happened. I wasn't...
Going forward...
I was just laughing at the result come from football.
Watkins played well. Buendia, from what I've heard, Buendia had a really good game. But yeah, defensively...
Good from Bernardo Silva.
But who do you play? Chambers, I guess?
Diego
probably. Carlos, slowly but surely coming back.
Sort of got every time Kane scores, he's broken another record. What a player! Yeah.
Actually, he hasn't
the
won.
The thing is, his achievements this season have gone unrecognised because of Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
Like he's on 18 goals in the Premier League.
Mental.
Which after 20 games would usually be that's stunning, but because Haaland scored 25, no one's really that asked. So yeah, harsh on Harry Kane.
I think just because that factor hasn't won anything, I think some people do forget to put him in that best striker in the world debate. He is one of them.
But he's never won anything. But if you're Harry Kane, do you go to Manchester United in the summer?
No.
Why not?
I don't. Oh, you'd
be the starting striker in one of the best teams in England right now.
I would.
With the chance for a Premier League in the next 3 years.
But is he just going to want to become? Thing is,
he still gets the Premier League record.
Do you want to win something at United or be known as the greatest ever player to play for Tottenham?
But I still think he can go to United and still be the greatest player to play for Tottenham. He already is in my books.
What I'm saying is just the greatest player to ever play for Tottenham isn't the biggest achievement in the world if they've won nothing.
Yeah. Rodri finds Bernardo Silva. Bernardo's got an option out to the left. He could go it alone. Has a crack. Lloris doesn't make a mistake this time though.
Thing is, this is now different.
Claims it well.
This is different for me. When Tottenham scored the 2 goals at the Etihad, they scored on the half time. The whistle went. City then had a half time to reset and go again. But Tottenham are in a bit of a flow here, and they're playing well.
On to the stream, Massio. You guys doing Barca versus Seville? I think your question has already been answered by accident. But yeah, we're doing the Milan derby. We'll be live at the same time though, so we'll keep tabs on it. Make sure to join us later.
We probably would have done Barca Seville if we hadn't done Madrid Valencia in the week.
Real Madrid lost to Mallorca. Yeah,
big win for Mallorca.
Saw that. Brilliant.
So yeah, so Barca. You'd think though, if Barca win tonight, 8 points clear. Is that the La Liga wrapped up?
Potentially. And
if you're Real, do you then change your focus to the Champions League?
I think Real Madrid's focus will always be the Champions League.
Yeah.
That's what they're good at, winning the Champions League.
I mean, De Bruyne having a watch.
I think City's focus will soon be the Champions League. That's why I think Haaland won't get 40 goals, is because he will be rested when we get to April and March.
I still don't think they'll win it though.
Fair enough. Many Militao might miss the Champions League. Yeah, it's alright. It's Liverpool.
Look at Liverpool. They lost 3 to Wolves.
Exactly. Yeah. I do think Liverpool could offer an upset in that competition, but
Craig Dawson scored against him.
Third goal for Bayern Munich, by the way. Thomas Muller header, assisted by Joshua Kimmich.
There's 2 teams who challenge for Europe in the same league.
Well, also just outside, but yeah, I get your point. Point now between Union Berlin and Bayern.
Like Arsenal, don't beat Fulham 3-0. Well, they're not
no, because that's because Arsenal bothers. No, Arsenal aren't as dominant as Bayern. I agree, but true. City would have beaten.
That is still close, though, isn't it?
I thought it was Bayern. Well, yeah, there's only a point in it, and Dortmund are only 3 points behind them now.
Yeah, Union Berlin up there, Leipzig up there.
Yeah.
It feels like the Serie A and the Bundesliga.
We were looking at doing, was it Union Berlin versus Bayern, but it's on the same day as the Carabao Cup final or something like that.
We'll keep tabs on it though.
Yeah, well, there's a lot
Again,
going
that's
on.
another
We've
double
got
up
Chelsea,
in a few
Tottenham, and
weeks.
then
Was that
Carabao
handball?
Cup. So look out for
Ref
that.
doesn't think so. Here's Grealish.
Grealish cuts inside, brought down by
Big tackle from
Højbjerg.
Dyer.
And now
Harry-
Tottenham
Harry-
can bring it
that's Harry
forward.
Kane. What do I think I do? That's a foul
But,
from Grealish.
the tackle wasn't for either of them either.
Was it not?
No, it's
I thought it was
Højbjerg.
Kane. I thought it was Dyer that it was actually Kane. Oh, ref's not happy. What's going on here? Tottenham unhappy
Yeah,
about something.
scuffle. That is Eric Dyer.
Oh, he's got a word of Eric Dyer. What's Eric Dyer done or said? I don't really know. Has he kicked the ball away? Oh, I think they're saying that Kane, Grealish kicked the ball into Kane.
Don't know. I think City's kit they're wearing is the best one. Home kit's fine, third kit's not very good.
This is the third kit, isn't it?
I don't know. What's that? What's the second then? Was that the fluorescent one or was that last year?
No, that's last year.
No, the white and then yeah.
I remember Aguero.
Fluorescent highlight.
can't remember.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Can't
Højbjerg.
remember
Oh, that's poor.
Other kit is.
And now he's lost it, and here comes City. Here's Grealish.
Right, that's it. We need Carlos
Bernardo
back. Yeah.
flicks it round the... Oh, it's beautiful football.
That's a good header.
Ben Davies.
Yeah, gets in front of it. Emerson Royale. Kulusevski flicks on here and now. Is Højbjerg gets it forward. Kulu
Why
can't
would
get
stop
there.
playing
Brilliant
football?
from Rico Lewis.
We just stopped.
Lewis out wide is fouled by Bentancur. Mahrez plays to Walker, but it's been pulled back as a yellow card for the Uruguayan.
Yeah. Not a great
City are a little
tackle there
annoyed
from
because
Bentancur.
they had the ball.
Was it straight? I don't
Their
know
possession,
why.
but it is pulled back. And yeah.
Yeah, late
I mean,
one.
based off this first 20 minutes, you would not be saying that Tottenham have been the better
Oh, no,
side
no,
or that
not
Tottenham
at all.
deserve to be ahead, but they are ahead, and that is crucial. Doesn't really align with what chat say either. 11 votes in the poll in chat so far, 9% for a draw, 36% the way of Tottenham, 55%.
Right, that's Bentancur's 7th yellow card this season.
I also think my 6-1 prediction is going to be right now.
Probably. City free kick then. What can they do from here?
Probably
We've seen
score.
Yeah, they've seen what problems they're causing Tottenham when putting balls into the box.
Couple stood over this. Mahrez. Bernardo also looks like he wants some. Now he moves away from it. Mahrez will be taking this.
Again, a lot of aerial threats for City. Do you have a go? Lloris in goal could spill it.
Maybe.
Could have a mare. Just put a bit of whip on it. No, he dinked it through, intercepted. And now here comes Tottenham. It's
Kulusevski breaking down this right. Mahrez
it's brilliant
can't
from
foul him.
Kulusevski.
Here comes Cooley. Trying to get away from Jack Grealish.
And
Jack Grealish doesn't let him. Good challenge. Walker tries to clear it. It's a hospital clearance. Ben Davies comes flying in.
For a foul over there.
I think we would. But Ben Davies looks to be on the verge of losing the ball anyway.
Not surprised. When has Ben Davies ever kept the...
Well, United went 1-0 up against Spurs then because he is 6. Yeah, I think the reverse is going to happen today.
You don't think City probably start scoring goals soon then?
No, they'll be alright. They can just wait till second half. Tottenham will fall apart.
Bang, bang,
Solid.
bang. 6.
Yeah. Rodri under pressure.
Dispossessed again. Now he's holding him back there, isn't he not?
Well, Haaland's got the ball anyway. Trying to bring it forwards. Emerson Royale clears. And now Tottenham trying to come
Rodri's holding back Højbjerg from getting to the ball.
Yeah.
Edison on the ball now.
Now with a Kanji.
I don't think City thought they'd be in this position.
I mean, how do you make the same mistake twice?
Yeah.
2 times they struggled to break down Tottenham and then allowed themselves to be countered. Well, not even countered, was it? Both goals have come from defensive errors being capitalised on. And then it was the second goal that was the counter, wasn't it? So, okay, bringing it forwards gives it to
say the
Grealish.
fact that Tottenham were 1-0 up and not 2-0 up, like they were last time, should make it harder for City. But actually, it looked like a piece of piss when they played when they were 2-0 up.
Yeah, Bernardo. Lewis. Here now is Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Back to Walker. The question for Pep now is, when do you admit this doesn't work? Or do you admit? Do you just stick with it? I don't know. But so far the system is...
What makes the end of the season, so you can kind of then come in next season with a new formation. And
Or leave.
Just leave so no one ever finds out.
Haaland, that's a nasty chance from Romero.
Is
That's a yellow card. There we go. Well...
What have I just watched?
I don't know why he just assaulted Haaland.
What part of the ball was he getting there?
He wasn't. He does one of these every...
gone
He just
so-
goes for in on one.
It's
Look at what he's achieved. Like, he's not
Look at the
stopped City
he's
going
clatting him.
through.
The Tottenham has a good card.
What on earth was the point in that?
What's that? Is it 9th yellow card this year? 6th? How's he got 6?
He's been suspended the rest of the time for sending red cards.
Bentancur's got more. I wouldn't have said that. Blimey.
As I say, Bentancur doesn't get reds.
Just,
Romero just keeps too firm.
I genuinely cannot fathom what I was going to watch.
The thing about it, he gets redded, gets 3 games off.
Thing is though,
It's pretty much the rest of the month.
it still isn't as bad as Paulista just smacking Vinny in the shins.
Yeah. Well, he's just trying
That's going to drop ball because I mean Tottenham are livid because Rito just sat on top of the ball and then when he got kicked, he said he was fouled.
Yeah.
And
Obviously, we don't do drops balls anymore where you attack them,
that's
attack
what
each
they're
other.
saying. They're just giving it to City and Tottenham like, well, surely that's our ball because he just sat on the ball.
Yeah, you could argue he got pushed by the Tottenham players. Here comes Bernardo.
Big trap from Perisic.
Perisic gets it away from Alvarez, but ends up in a more dangerous situation. Akanji missed the ball. Kane can release Kulusevski down this right. Tottenham coming forwards. Kulusevski against Ake. Has a sight of goal. Kulusevski to Son. Can shoot. Heung-min Son trying to fashion a 2 perfect opportunity for himself.
Emerson.
But Tottenham's still on the count.
Still
on the attack.
What's he doing? He's falling
He's
over.
won a free kick.
He's
A
on
corner, sorry. Great job for Emerson
I love
Rowe.
how Son was trying to create yards. Emerson just runs and whacks it, just tries to whack it in the box.
Emerson Rowe.
Sometimes what you need.
I don't get it. What is so funny about him. I don't know whether it's his movement or just it's the way he,
just operates himself. Tottenham 10 goals from corners, the most in the Premier League.
Joint with Fulham.
Can they make that 11 here?
Makes sense. That team has Ream and Mitrovic. You
Yeah.
just got to put it in there and it'll find one of their hits.
Palin's pretty tall. They play it short. It might work though.
Perisic,
delivers.
good delivery.
That's
Kane
the
at the back post.
Good
Grealish
for
gets there though, and now Walker will cannon that one forwards. It's going to be
Riyad
Riyad Mahrez
got
giving
to deal with
chase. I would bet anything.
Oh.
Riyad Mahrez is in here.
No, he's played about it.
Well dealt with there by Emerson Rowe.
And then Reece goes long. Who's he going to find?
They're the two
Romera's
people you
still
don't
there.
want having to deal with City on the counter attack though. Is Emerson Royale and Hugo Lloris.
Oh, it's big for Emerson
From
Romero there.
Romero. Managed to win the ball back off Alvarez without going through him. Kane gives it to Emerson Royale.
He's found himself at left
I
wing
don't
back
know,
now.
how he's ended up here.
Perisic is middle midfield. They haven't got a right wing back.
Romero's playing right back momentarily.
Emerson Royale, I think, is just making his way out. No, Perisic is making his way over to right wing back.
Because
And Emerson
Royale's
Royale
just
found this
started
fancy
playing left
change.
wing back.
He's still here. Why is he not?
Well, I guess he was stuck on that side of the pitch. He's not going to run the length of the pitch. Whereas Perisic can just go over
Now
to the other side.
really
Emerson
carrying
Royale
line.
coming down. He wanted it on his right
Maybe
so he
this
can
is
cut
what-
in and
yeah,
score.
This is what he's been put on the.
Son
Because Perisic's now on the left.
gets it out wide.
Maybe it's actually a tactical
Kulusevski
change.
has Perisic there in
Oh, so
support.
poor ball
Perisic
in.
tries to
Poor
get it
ball
forwards.
to
Ake wins
Perisic
it back,
back
and
from
now
Kulusevski.
City could come forward. So Ake takes his sweet time about it before pumping it long. Romero gets there ahead of Haaland, and Tottenham have the ball
If
again.
you ask me, bring on Danjuma. Not now, but when Danjuma comes into this game, if Tottenham are still
Davies
in it with a chance.
trying
that
to come
could
down
be
this
massive.
left.
That's a foul.
Fouled by Alvarez.
It's a foul.
Yep.
Pep can't believe it. He's livid, and he's now showing the ref how he's.
I thought he was going to go flying into Davies.
It's a dance. Yeah, he's pushed in there, 2 hands in the back. He can't do that. Pep can't believe it.
Yeah. Tottenham, they've done quite well so far, haven't they?
They've looked really good. I'll be honest. They've been strong defensively, and they've done, their game plan is
I'm
working.
getting immense deja vu.
Yeah, their game plan is working really well, and Harry Kane obviously took the opportunity he got and scored. It's been a really good performance from Tottenham so far. But as we saw in the
Emerson.
game they had, they have to keep up. That is a
Nice
brilliant
that ball
ball
forwards.
for
Kane in behind.
brings it down to Kulusevski.
Kulusevski.
It's brilliant from Tottenham.
Kulusevski
Why-
as well
oh,
blocked.
why-
Still with
why did he
Kulusevski.
shoot? It wasn't-
Tottenham's still on the
He was
attack.
off balance. He wasn't settled, and he decided
Yeah.
to smack her.
They have won it back. Højbjerg. Cross to Perisic. And Perisic forced backwards.
To Eric Dyer. Bentancur.
God, I love Eric Dyer.
Højbjerg. To Davies. Perisic now back on the left. Emerson Royale has returned to the right.
Should Casemiro have been sent off, in your
Perisic.
opinion?
Yes, he strangled him.
I was to say. If I grab someone by the neck in the street, I don't think they go, well... fair enough. We'll let you off with a caution this time. United fans argue that he was holding him off. Yeah, but if the police do that, there's an inquiry.
If I hold a bloke off, yeah, as you say, if I hold a bloke off in the street,
They're holding a bloke off and then just grabbing him by the neck. Like
you could have just
poor dog.
pushed him away rather than try and strangle the bloke.
Yeah.
It's Will Hughes as well.
I think Casemiro just fancied a break before the Carabao Cup final.
Yeah.
They'll get to play in Europe against Barcelona. So they'll just miss all the Prem
He's going to
games.
have Borough playing against Leeds.
Leeds.
Palace again.
And then, no.
It's not Palace again?
No, they played Palace twice, at least say 1-1 and then 2-1 at the weekend.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of the double game week, but they've already played half that double game week.
Yeah, so they've got Leeds, and then they've got Leeds, and then they've got not Leeds. I can't remember the week after. I feel like it's like Bournemouth or Brentford or something.
Rico Lewis. If in doubt, we're going to Bournemouth or Brentford.
Something like that. Akanji. Cross to Walker. I should get your thoughts in chat if you're watching along. Tell us what you think of this first half. Are you surprised by Tottenham having the lead?
If you are,
Are you surprised they haven't lost it yet?
Yeah. Do you think City will equalise before the break?
No.
Do you think Tottenham will get a second before the break?
Also no.
Okay, I should have just asked. Do you think we're going to see a goal in this game?
Yeah.
You don't think we're going to see a goal?
No, because if I say no and I'm right, then
But
I'm
I
right,
know.
and if I'm not, we see a goal.
Grealish.
It's Jack Grealish. Ryan Emerson.
I'm gonna
Good
wait for you to
delivery.
answer.
Cleared away by Vendor. Yeah, if you say yes as it's going
I'm
in.
also gonna say
Mahrez cleared away by Perisic. I think it's just stupidity. I agree with the ref. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
completely unnecessary.
Violent conduct.
Yeah.
Can't strangle a man.
What's the stream, Rob? Enters with Ipswich is better than Norwich. By what metric?
Just factually incorrect.
Hmm.
Equally watching.
More League One appearances?
Equally
Spot
watching
on there.
Norwich yesterday. I think Ipswich will probably beat them.
Ipswich Burnley 0-0, Norwich Burnley 3-0. Yeah, well, Burnley obviously didn't play full strength in an FA Cup game. But, sure. Hojbjerg holding his knee. Seems to have some, I think, a stud mark in his knee.
I was watching yesterday. I mean, two terrible set pieces from Norwich. And
Played to perfection by Burnley, though. Clearly, their set piece coach. I mean, we were sat behind the away dugout. Set piece coach was buzzing with himself. He was like, you know what? I've smashed that.
He was doing a pantomime for most of it.
Yeah, I know.
So Hojbjerg's got a problem with his knee, and Grealish has gone down with the ball. Here's the Kane goal. Just really sloppy from Tottenham. Hojbjerg slays it off to Kane. Kane slots it home.
XZ, my camera glass broke my phone. Wow.
Oh.
I did that, but it was on my old phone. I put a key through the camera. Not great.
It's a bit of a stupid thing to do, isn't it?
It was obviously not purposeful, but yeah.
But yeah. 12 minutes to go the half then. We'll see a bit of out of time for these injuries. Be interested. We'd have to see any changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harry Kane, once again. He's there for Tottenham when they need him.
Yeah, just a shame that his goals could never lead to anything more,
And
really,
Pep
for
threw his
Tottenham.
butt on the floor.
Well, for a Tottenham point of view, obviously I'm buzzing Tottenham can't win things.
Yeah. Is that Pep realising that they're out? Hojbjerg's up and all right the way. Grealish still down.
Is he alright? I was applauding.
Oh, I think he's fine.
Kane 200 Premier League goals, yeah.
Grealish is going to get up and try to play on.
So how many more is he now off the record? Should we have a look? What's Shearer on?
I think, but he can still break that record at United.
That's what I'm saying. He should get that move away. It depends what ambition he has.
But do United want him?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So he's now 60 goals behind Alan Shearer.
That's doable. How old is he, Kane? 31?
31. 3 18-goal seasons, really.
Yeah, he can do that.
So it's just what he's got to do. He's just got to do what he's done in the first half of this season 3 more times.
Yeah. And obviously, he'll still get more this season as well.
I imagine he's like 1 or 2 away and he's like 37. He's still going, trying to find that goal. And Tottenham more than happy just to let him have a contract, just to try and get him that record.
3 seasons. 18 threes is 54.
Well, yeah, I imagine he'll still get a couple more this season.
Oh.
I was just because he obviously scored 18 so far this season, or something like that. But I was just yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Well, he's on 17, which will now be 18 today. So if to do that 3 more times, he'd pretty much be there.
So that'll be that'll close to 59 once they actually work. He scored a goal.
No, they've added
you
up to
took it off.
all-time stats. They've not added it yet to the goal scorers this season.
Romero, big head on.
Rodri.
Oh, it's a good battle.
Here's Walker.
Boy, Grealish and Højbjerg, both all right, both continue. 10 minutes to go in the half. Still Tottenham lead. And well, you could say much deserved, but it's been a good performance.
Yeah, I mean they've done enough. I think City have been better in spells, especially at the start of the game. But
Tottenham did what they had to do. They rode the storm, and they outside of it has a big.
They almost get the ball through to Haaland, trying to get him his 26th goal this season. But yeah, basically,
Kulusevski has a big tackle from
based on his current rate, I saw this the other day that if he keeps at his current rate, Haaland will have 200 goals more than Kane does at the amount of games Kane's played.
That is mental. That is it.
So yeah.
Will Haaland get to Shearer?
Yeah. Unless he leaves.
But will he leave? Myers cutting in.
I don't know what his motivation is. Is it to break Alan Shearer's goals from record? I don't think so. I think he's more ambitious than Kane. If City aren't winning things, he'll go Real.
That's the thing. He doesn't win the Champions League. He doesn't win the Premier League. A foul has been given for something, by the way, in the box.
Well, I don't know what they'll win this year. But Haaland, if they don't win anything, which is a very real possibility now, because the league looks like it could go the way of Arsenal. The Champions League, obviously, they're still competing for, but you never know. They've not won it yet. There's nothing to suggest they will win it this year. The FA Cup, then, would be the only trophy. Imagine they lost that. Imagine if City came away from the season with nothing.
It'd be fun.
That'd be amusing. Very amusing.
Yeah.
It also mean that someone other than City's won the FA Cup and Arsenal. So, probably and Liverpool out of it as well. And so Chelsea. So it'd be like United and Newcastle again. Rodri. Out wide. Bernardo tries to deliver, well blocked by Emerson Royale.
He's had a good game. He did in the first half. We said it was probably one of the best halves we've seen from Emerson Royale. Again, it's another good half, but he's got to keep it up into a second.
Akanji. Here's Kyle Walker. Goes down the right. Alvarez.
Haven't seen much of Alvarez, I'll be honest.
Walker. Back to Mahrez. Perisic fouls him.
Silly from Perisic, really. He's going nowhere.
That's a free kick.
He's Mahrez.
Lays it to Walker.
Do you think
Here is Akanji.
Actually, no, we'll discuss it half time.
Alright. Lewis. Out wide to Grealish. City still coming forward. Bernardo. Lewis. It's poor back from Lewis though, and now City come forward. Lewis wins it back, and then Tottenham have it back. Kulusevski.
That's Lewis trying to
tries to get it forward. Son chasing down Akanji, but he goes back to Ederson, and now City can take a moment.
What's happened? The ref's given something. I don't know what.
Welcome back to the stream, Chelsea Faces. I'm back. Sorry, my network went off. That is quite alright, Chelsea fan. Great to see you back now.
What has the ref given?
We don't know.
We'll have to find out here. Has he pulled it back for a foul there? No, she doesn't play advantage.
Oh, it's Lewis
yeah.
attacking Emerson Royale.
Yeah, he plays his advantage for that, and then when they lose, yeah. That's ridiculous. Just a bit silly there, from the youngster. He lost the ball.
Showing perhaps his immaturity.
Yeah, and then committed 2 fouls.
There's some petulant challenges there. Højbjerg. But yeah, for a player that has looked so composed in the Premier League so far.
I mean, he knocked Sheffield out of the team.
Oh yeah.
And he's now ended up with Bayern. I'm probably going to win the Bundesliga.
Lewis. Across to Akanji. Has options down this right, has options to the left. Goes to Lewis. Here is Bernardo Silva, plays it forward. Rodri, options again, left and right. City coming forwards. It's fouled by Romero. None the eyes of the referee. It's a good challenge, to be fair. It just looked a little aggressive. Here's Bentancur. Kane comes inside. That one's a foul. Not in the eyes of the referee, though. He's letting a lot go. Don't mind that. Mahrez comes forward. Davies wins the ball back, though. Mahrez. Alvarez. Options in the centre. Rodri! It's not a great effort, and Lloris can get down to that quite easily.
Yeah, another strong 5 minutes from City starting to come back in this game. Yeah. Tottenham just got a last hour 5. Even though we hope to equalise before the break, we'll see. But yeah, Lloris does what he has to do there, claims it comfortably. Romero limping a bit. Hope he's alright. What's the wrong other word? It would, if he was to get subbed off, it make sure he wouldn't get sent off.
Yeah, protect against a second
But
yellow.
also
But
bring on Jaffa Tanganga. You might as well just quit.
you might as well have a red
Or
card.
Longley.
Longley's better than Tanganga though.
Yeah, Longley.
Walker back to Edison. Now City can build up from the backs. Tottenham applying the
Look
pressure.
at that. Stats tell you that
Lewis.
City should be winning this game, but
Rodri,
Tottenham's
City
game
bringing
plans
it
work really
forwards.
well.
I love for us to don't keep stopping the game and just let it flow. Yeah, I agree. Will Haaland could shoot from this
Yes,
sort of area.
no,
Goes to
wait.
Grealish.
That's
Could he
it.
have a
That's
shot? He
go.
does. It
That's
almost dips in the far
I
corner.
mean, that's what I really like. It's like Serie A and Serie A and Bundesliga. They just let the game flow, let it play on.
Yeah.
Premier League's all stop, start, stop, start.
Yeah, Grealish here. Almost manages to bury it in the far corner.
But it feels like when a ref in Serie A doesn't call for a foul, it's always a yellow card. Because they only do yellow card
Well, yeah.
offences.
Guess why call a foul if it's anything less than
Exactly.
that. Akanji. Lays it forward to Alvarez. Cut out by Højbjerg. Now Tottenham can come forward. Kane.
Yeah, they get a
Out wide to
second for
Kulusevski.
half-time.
Royale's bombing around him.
Look at him go, the overlap. It's brilliant. He's in.
It's into Emerson Royale.
Big
A
tackle,
big
that's-
challenge
that's
from
a-
Manuel
that is a
Akanji.
goal kick.
Akanji's trying to claim that's
I
a
think that's a
goal kick.
You know.
But it's a corner in the eyes of the linesman.
I think he's rightfully annoyed. That comes off Emerson Royale. We're going to sit here.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Comes off
Actually,
Akanji.
no, yeah, okay, no. Fair enough. Good call. Good call from the lino.
Yeah, he smashed that.
But to be fair to
Tottenham corner.
myself, he is stood right next to it.
He is, yeah. As are all the sick players who also thought it was, but they've got a bias.
Tottenham corner then.
Ivan Perisic over this. A big chance for Tottenham. They were to extend their advantage here. Yeah, I mean,
That's
it
a
would be
great
helpful.
corner. Oh.
Ederson falls to Højbjerg. Højbjerg heads it
He's
back to
onside.
Perisic,
He's
who
onside.
is in an onside position. Gives
Ball in.
it to
Dyer
Dyer.
fixture.
Falls
Falls
to
to
Harry
Kane.
Kane.
He's blocked
Can he
his
bundle over the
run
line?
around.
Dyer!
Dyer
Again!
Oh.
Oh, cannons away. Bounces around the box.
Dyer
Pinging off
scored.
shots,
Oh,
Dyer and
that was
Kane.
gone.
On the pitch.
Kane here blocked.
And then
falls to
Dyer
once,
blocks.
and the
Dyer
second one,
again.
Oh, the way he just winds up the leg. I thought he was about to unleash one of the best shots we've ever seen.
Perisic could do a long throw here.
Well, no one's giving him an option, so I guess
No, he's got to. Yeah.
yeah.
Finds
They're holding it in the
Kulusevski.
corner. They're time wasting Tottenham.
And Bernardo went to back and City can come forwards.
And now they're gonna
Haaland.
counter. Oh, it's brilliant from Bentancur.
Yeah, very good challenge. Chelsea women top of the table, then putting the men's to shame. Indeed, Chelsea women playing some very nice
Yeah,
football
really
at the
good,
moment.
really good game today. They beat Tottenham. Only just though.
Yeah.
Wait, Lauren
Well,
James
I think the 3-2
Yeah.
scoreline is kinder to Tottenham than it should be.
Lauren James' goal was brilliant.
Just now mean that the Chelsea are top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for United, who drew with Reading, I believe.
Reading aren't bad though.
Well, I mean, they're not good.
But
Kanji,
they had a
Rodri.
good month, I think. I remember seeing
Rodri play it forward, and it's gone all the way off at the end of the pitch.
And Lloris is going to
Go back for Wolfsburg. Jakub Kaminski in that
A
game.
bit late though.
Well, still half a game to go.
Oh, but I didn't realise it was half a game ago.
Yeah, Bayern were 3-0
Oh.
after 19 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
Well, if anything, that helps them not have a too strong goal difference. I mean, their goal difference advantage is 4.8. Yeah, Cohen Casteels.
I wonder he's actually made a few errors.
Well, I don't think you can
Lloris-
play against City against Bayern and not make a few
He's going to
errors.
kick it up, and hopefully that will see Tottenham out of half. I'm expecting 3 minutes at a time.
Haaland tries to knock it down to someone, doesn't find anyone. Emerson Royale picks out a peach of a ball. Kulusevski started giving chase. Ake back to home.
2 minutes.
Ederson can go forwards. Finds Walker. 2 minutes left of the half. Will we see anything in those 2 minutes? Will City find a leveller? Will Tottenham potentially find a second? I guess we'll see. We weren't expecting Tottenham to find a second in at a time of this reverse fixture a few weeks back. Could do that. Could they do that today? Again. Rodri. Here's Walker. Finds Mahrez. Options inside for Riyad Mahrez. Bernardo Silva tries to flick it around the corner, doesn't come off. And now it is with City in a high area. Alvarez wanted to go to Grealish. Can't now. Could go alone. Goes to Grealish. Can he deliver it? Grealish, ball in, just above Haaland. Falls to Riyad Mahrez. Oh, against the crossbar. Mahrez shot from close range. And it cannons against the bar. Well, not too close range, but just off outside the 6-yard box. Falls to Mahrez. He gets a volley away. It beats them all, but does not beat the crossbar.
I was expecting that hit the bar and hit Romero's head and go in. Wow. Really close to City. Still a minute to go. Tottenham hanging on by the skin of their teeth. That's a big tackle from Højbjerg.
Gets bodied by Højbjerg.
Oh, always. Can Tottenham counter? Højbjerg's in.
Bentancur over the top.
Ball.
Can Kane get there?
He's not going to get there because Kane's in that.
Can't quite. Kicks it out of play.
Very smart for Harry Kane. Oh, I'm telling you now though, that's a pacey wing out there in. But brilliant ball in from Grealish. Mahrez brought it down superbly and.
Well, the ball's a little more central.
Couldn't done much more about
Rodri.
Like that.
Gets it to Mahrez. 20 seconds left of the half. What can Mahrez create? Ball over the top. Bernardo can't get there.
Hacked clear by Ben Davies.
And I think that will be an end to the half. A disappointing end to what's been an exciting half.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mahrez, I think, still going to be ruining that chance. Half time here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham 1, Manchester City 0. I'm almost as sense I was 2 weeks ago that Tottenham come into the break leading. But will we see a similar capitulation as we did in the reverse fixture at the Etihad? I guess time will tell. Harry's heading off somewhere, but after that we will discuss. Yeah, we will discuss the second half in more detail. But for some brief thoughts, it's all right first half. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better, but it's okay. I feel like it is only inevitable though that Tottenham throw this away. Based off the last result, based on the fact City are just really good at football, it seems inevitable that this won't be a Tottenham victory. So, Tottenham fans, look out for that one. I just can't see it happening. Just cannot see it. But yeah, I guess we'll see. As for City, well, they really should have done more that first half. Mahrez, though, unfortunate not to have a goal. Definitely could have been a goal, that one that cannons off the crossbar. But yeah, other than that, City haven't really created enough, I don't think. Like, what have they done with the ball in the first half? I think Lewis has been pushing that ball forwards a lot. He's lost it a lot as well. I think Lewis has usually looked very dependable in possession, but yeah, struggling a bit today. But yeah, Tottenham went 2-0 at the Etihad and then bottled it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think that is the thing that plays in the back of the mind here for Tottenham, is that they did the same last time. But yeah. Harry Kane XG stats. Oh no, sorry, just the XG stats. Tottenham 0.72, Manchester City 0.43. Yeah, so not a massive outperformance from Kane. I think that chance of Mahrez late in the half would have done a lot for the expected goals of Man City, but yeah, I think that Kane actually would have been quite high because it wasn't too difficult to finish. Once again, I do think Ederson should do more. Like, we've seen it a few too many times where it's just, I don't think he could have got there, but he definitely could have got closer to it. But yeah, maybe that's just a bit of ignorance there. Maybe it didn't look like a savable finish, but I feel like he could have done more. Made more of an effort to get across to it. City more shots and shots on target, but that Kane chance was a big one. He took it. Yeah, but other than that, limited chances. Very limited chances. Welcome back, Harry.
Hello.
What are your thoughts? Well, I'll wait till you've sat down. But yeah, first off, what are you thinking?
Well, City were a much better side. Well, not much better. Well, City had their better chances with a better side. Obviously, Mahrez hitting the bar late on, probably their best one. But as we said before, Tottenham, their game plan works. They'll fly by the seat of their pants. Something like that's the saying. That's the saying.
Yeah. You are flying by the seat of your pants.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone.
Yeah. Holding on.
This context, but
holding on, just.
Yeah.
Scratty defending, get off the line, and then hit him on the counter and make punish those mistakes. That's exactly what they did. They got their goal. Harry Kane took it brilliantly. As I said, one of the best finishers in the world. He's going to take that opportunity. And yeah, City just missed chances, sloppy in play, very slow sometimes. Limited options. It's an interesting one because I think the game he had, they looked better in the first half, but then they conceded 2. Today they've looked worse in the first half, but only conceded 1. Be interested to see how the second half plays out.
Big goal in the French League, by the way. Lens have conceded to Brest. That means PSG are 8 points clear at the top of the Liga. Marseille could make that only 5 points if they win in their game against Nice later today.
Yeah.
And Nice, to be fair, are down in 9th. That's another game to keep an eye on later. There's a lot going on today. They've put every good game on all on the same day. Well, not every big game, but a large selection of good fixtures. So yeah. Inter Milan versus AC Milan later. Tottenham City now, though. In terms of the second half, what are your initial thoughts? Does either side need to change anything?
Tottenham, keep doing what they're doing, and then you get to the 55th, 65th, 75th minute. Keep it at 1-0, maybe 1-1 if you do concede. Don't. One thing they did in the Etihad is they conceded 1, they conceded another, bang, out of the game.
Yeah, they can't afford to.
They concede 1, they've got to keep their heads, they've got to keep going. And then once you get to the 60th, 70th minute, just start bringing in the subs. You've got the impact of Danjuma, the impact of Richarlison. Pedro Porro cannot come on and offer you some more defensive stability. You have options to bring off the bench. So you've just got to wait it out. City, got to move the ball quicker, be a lot sharper, be much more
I do think
alive.
that benefits City, though, that they've got so many options off the bench. Obviously, they can change this game quite quickly with the players they do have off the bench. I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'll leave you to discuss that first half, and I'll be back for the second half. Still got 10 minutes until that kicks off, so yeah, see you in a minute. Well, since I took a break on TFC.
So City have got to react. They've got to wake up, really. It's not been good enough. Really sloppy, as I said. Sitting on their heels, getting caught in possession. Not good enough. They need to. We need to see that energy that we saw from them in the second half of the Etihad. I know I keep remembering that game, but it was only 17 days ago. It's a very similar situation. City weren't good enough. Tottenham pounced on it first half, but City reacted and responded in the second half. They could do the same tonight, and that's what I said. That's what they've got to do. They have to respond tonight. They need to be quicker. They need to be sharper, better movement, and it's just really not. It's been really sloppy, and it's been too slow. And again, it's this weird Pep system. He's being stubborn. He's sticking with it, and so far it isn't working. So food for thought there. If anyone got your thoughts or your feelings, let me know. Or any questions about this game or the game we're covering later, the Milan derby, do say. As you're saying here, XZ. City, more chances, better chances, a lot more of the ball. I mean, at one point they had 84% possession compared to Tottenham's 16. But they've just got to change. Tottenham just got to change. What did I forgot what I was just saying. Anyway, but yeah, Tottenham, keep doing what you're doing. City have got to change. That's what I meant. City with the better side, Tottenham, but taking their chances, and you have to do that in football sometimes. When you're the worst team, when the underdog, you have to take your chances, and that's what Tottenham have done tonight. Into the second half, then, as I said, City need to respond. They've got options on the bench. Kevin De Bruyne. He's a big one. I'd bring him on. I really would bring him on. Ilkay Gundogan. Options off the bench for City that they can bring on to change this game. But they cannot wait. Pep can't be stubborn. If the players on the pitch aren't working come the 55th, 60th minute, they've got to change it. Tottenham, as I said, keep going. Be strong in defence. Take your chances. Get the ball gone. Don't make mistakes. Sorry, excuse me. And then keep bringing on the subs, keep the legs fresh, and they will hold on to this game. But I'm expecting a fiery second half. I'm expecting a good second half. I think there's going to be a lot of chances for both sides. I think it'll be much more open because City have to go for the game now. So there will be opportunities for Tottenham to break and get some more goals. Should be a really, really good second half. And then we'll have about an hour, and then we'll get straight back into the action, in the Serie A action for the Milan derby. AC Milan versus Inter Milan should be an absolute cracker as well. We know the Serie A, we know it's fiery, we know there's cards, we know there's goals. Should be a really good game. You guys, did you see Abner's opening goal miss for us last night? We could have drawn 4-4, but oh my god, he missed the most easiest opening goal. All he had to do was tap it in. Choupo-Moting vibes that gives me. But yeah, it happens to the best of us. Missing the easy chances. But yeah, 4-4 again. It proves how the other domestic leagues are absolutely cracking games. Like the Milan derby should not tonight. I'm expecting goals. Bundesliga, there's always goals. It's 3-1 to Bayern against Wolfsburg at half time, and they're two teams at the top end of the Bundesliga. There's lots of goals in the other leagues. Premier League, that's the one thing it lacks, is goals. Because in the other leagues, the attacks are much better than the defences. But in the Premier League, the defences are also good. But yeah, it should be an exciting second half. Not long to go now. About a couple minutes until we get back into the action. And Jack has returned as well. Lovely. In terms of, I guess the only thing I think is subs. Yeah, I'd maybe bring on De Bruyne for City. Gundogan.
But does De Bruyne add much? I know he's a fantastic footballer, not doubting that, but is he what they need to change the game? Would he just unlock potentially this Tottenham defence? Maybe so. Right, what have we been talking about in here then? I suppose maybe it doesn't sky it. Who are we talking about?
There's Matteo, big miss for someone.
Oh, right, okay.
Last night, they could draw 4-4. Big open goal miss.
Ah. Yeah, right then. What I want to see is what Manchester City did last time to change the game. That's what I was going to see. So when they were able to overturn that result, the two changes they made at half time were none actually. They made no changes at half time. Shot the same team, scored 3 goals before the 63rd minute. Then Tottenham made 4 changes, and City waited to make their 2 in the 81st and the 83rd. And then Mahrez scored the 94th. So yeah, quite the interesting thing there that maybe City won't make changes here. Then looking at their team last time, it was almost exactly the same. The only difference, I believe, was Walker in for Stones, and Gundogan was playing instead of Bernardo Silva.
So is it a case for Pep just keep going and eventually break down this Tottenham defence?
Maybe let Tottenham be the masters of their own downfall. That's what they did last time.
That's what I was saying. If Tottenham don't make mistakes and keep it regimented, they'll hold on to this.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, but De Bruyne is an interesting thought. Didn't get minutes, didn't get on last time where they played Tottenham. Will he get on this time? But Kevin De Bruyne's got to be looking at João Cancelo leaving. Do you reckon he's considering his options?
Yeah, definitely. I would be.
Because there's going to be, if De Bruyne was to go, look, I want to move, surely there's going to be a suitor out there.
Yeah.
A Real Madrid, a Barcelona just throws everything they've got at him. Would Chelsea consider a move for Kevin De Bruyne?
I'm not sure I want him.
No?
No.
Really?
No.
You've watched Mason Mount create chances this season, you're going, nah, KDB, we don't need him.
But surely...
We've got Conor Gallagher.
Is it not the argument that if he doesn't cut it at City, he doesn't cut it at Chelsea?
Well, I think De Bruyne cuts it at City, but why he's playing less minutes this season is beyond me.
Over like Rico Lewis.
Yeah, so 1,500 minutes this season, 19 Premier League games, Premier League starts. That is incredibly high, to be fair. He's not been dropped many. But for the big games, Pep doesn't favour him, seemingly.
Strange. Maybe he's got a trait that says he doesn't like big matches.
I reckon that's what it is. I reckon Pep keeps going onto his FM profile going, you won't fancy this one, will you?
Yeah.
But no. I think Kevin De Bruyne, it will be quite content with his minutes this season.
As much as I hate it, because it's Tottenham, it is a brilliant arena. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Especially when it's lit up, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice stadium to be fair. And hopefully Chelsea have a similar stadium. Obviously there are talks that Chelsea will
also, the fact
knock down Stamford Bridge.
So close.
I don't think they built that. I think the Sainsbury's is already there.
Yeah. I mean, this is just Pep's reaction to Tottenham.
If not, surely you'd go for an Astor or something.
Head in hands. Because he knows that he just wants it to click.
Yeah, Mahrez feeling something as... No, he wasn't. I thought I saw his left
Pep
hand.
had a lot of words for him though, and I guess it was about that chance, that big miss at the end of the half.
I don't think though that you can take too much grievance from that. It's a well taken effort. Like, it's unlucky it just hits the crossbar.
What if you're Conte's assistant?
Christian Stellini.
Yeah, him. What do you say to Tottenham at half time?
Don't lose concentration. Don't lose focus. Keep
or is Conte on the phone?
I don't know. But whoever it is, you just want to keep it the same.
Yeah.
Well, not the same, really. You want to keep it tighter. You want to keep it as tight as possible. Do not let City have an inch, because they'll take that and they'll run a mile.
We know City have got to go for it.
Yeah.
So the game should open up more. There'll be more opportunities to hit them on the counter.
Yeah. And that's the issue. You can't allow that. So it'll be interesting. Tottenham, they've got to stop City having shots. They've got to limit the supply to Haaland, which isn't what they did last time. And they've got to lessen the impact that Mahrez can have. Because we saw it in the second half last time. Mahrez tore them apart. Mahrez does start the second half as well.
He's threatened to do it today. So whether he actually can do it or not.
We'll try to get Champions League football next season. I don't think they will, unless we win the Champions League, which I don't think is outside the realms of possibility. But it's going to take Graham Potter getting his side playing some beautiful football in the next couple of days. He might have to. Tottenham get us underway for this second half. I don't so quickly, not even Harry was ready for that.
I'm always ready.
Kane tries to get it forward to Perisic, and we're back underway here. Tottenham already starting the better side. Mahrez wins it back, and now City could come forwards. This is giving me such deja vu. I feel like it's going to happen again. Alvarez tries to find Grealish. It's cut out there by Romero.
Especially the fact that Tottenham only
Son
won
to Kane. It was a huge tackle from Walker, but Tottenham looking a bit more promising than they did in the reverse.
Yeah.
Compared to 88% last week. Yeah, but that's not a massive difference. Meanwhile, Liverpool is 78% from 65. Yeah, well, Liverpool losing didn't help them. But I still think Chelsea will have a more consistent end to the season than Tottenham, than Brighton, than Brentford.
People say, 600 million spent just to draw 0-0 with Fulham.
Yeah. But those people do not need to be listened to.
No.
Because it's clear that there is no
that's the
useful
percentages
discourse
won't or things like that, predictions and all that won't take into.
No, they'll be based off performance so far.
Exactly, nothing to do with if these players click or not. This is brilliant, by the way.
I reckon you could use that data to make an educated guess based on how many points you predict Chelsea to score in the end towards the end of the season, but it's hard to say. It's impossible to say. Football's impossible to predict. You can use stats to aid your understanding. I think stats, when in relation to performance of players, are incredibly important. I think that's vital to
going into next season. Once
scouting.
This Chelsea team clicks, it's going to be nasty.
Potentially, I still think there's some
big error. Ball in.
glaring errors. Kane misses it, and that's a big chance to get a second goal this game.
I mean, it was a bit of a football. We actually
Walker,
straight on him there.
Mahrez, City too deep. Perisic kicks it off.
Yeah, Kane just couldn't make any connection with that ball in front.
It's worth noting injury returns. Of course, Chelsea have spent £600 million. Well, they spent £300 million in January, and they've also got Reece James. They've got Ben Chilwell. They've got Sterling already returning, and they've got more to return over the next few months. Fofana looks like he could be getting some minutes soon, but yeah, some Chelsea's new players look promising against Fulham like Fofana. But it's the same problems we've had all season with players like Mount, Gallagher.
Mount had a shocker.
Gallagher had a shocker. That's the thing. If we had Kovacic and Zakaria fit, and João Felix wasn't suspended, we batter that Fulham side.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't get to that point where we get to the midfield and then something stupid happens.
Enzo was brilliant. He looked really, really good. But then get the ball to Mount and Gallagher, you create nothing because Gallagher's ran off and kicked someone. and Mount can't put past
you can't get the ball to them because they're pissed off down the line. Mudryk barely got a touch in the first half because Mount was playing literally where he was.
I know people saying, he's been potted. I mean, I'm not using excuses here, but this is his first competitive football in a while. Obviously, and he has got a heavy cold. But
Yeah.
from what I saw, I look at what happened in the Liverpool game, and James Milner couldn't handle him.
Well, yeah. Because you brought Madrid into the game and
Yeah.
you took Mount off.
Yeah, Madueke looked good.
I think I love Mason Mount, but he needs a lengthy
honest.
stint on the sidelines because his performances right now are not
Yeah.
cutting it. And when you've got João Felix back next week, there's
Definitely.
absolutely no way Mount starts for him.
And I think the big thing for me was
plays.
to see Reece James and Ben Chilwell on a football pitch together.
Yeah.
That is like
Still no Kante.
that's a miracle.
Still no Kante. That would be asking too
Yeah,
much.
come on. But to see Ben Chilwell play football in a Chelsea shirt, just brilliant.
If you could have
all that sloppy from Kulusevski.
one of Kante, Zachariah or Kovacic back, who you take him?
Kovacic
Really?
or Zachariah.
Like I say, mine would have been Zachariah. Because as much as Kante being back would be
We've got Enzo.
an advantage, well, we still don't have a DM. Enzo's brilliant, but he's not a defensive midfielder.
Enzo can do it.
Enzo can.
Look, we have Jorginho DM. I'll take anyone.
Yeah, Enzo looked really good the other night, but he needs someone with him. He said in an interview that he wants Declan Rice next to him, but yeah.
Who Enzo?
Yeah, I feel like that's classic sort of the club encouraging, look, we want him. Go say in the media you really want to play with him.
He probably doesn't even know who he is.
No, he probably does.
Really?
Yeah.
When we're
I mean, who doesn't watch the Premier
Mahrez.
League? Mahrez,
Brilliant.
nice delivery.
Brilliant
It's
ball
headed
anyway.
away by Bentancur.
Balls.
Bernardo Silva on the edge. Could pop a shot off. Can he cross it? Gives it to Lewis. Lewis has to get around the referee first before giving it back to Bernardo. Bernardo sends Emerson the wrong way. Spinning around in circles
now
now.
they're holding
Bernardo.
each other.
Walker.
Delivers.
Good cross. Grealish at the back post.
Oh.
He was not expecting to have the ball.
He picked
But-
the ball up before it went
I
off.
think it
Send him
went. I
off.
think.
He caught it before it went
gone
off. It's a
But
red.
yeah, Ben Davies there misjudged it. I don't think Grealish was betting him to. Which you should always be anticipating Ben Davies messing out. But
Yeah, I would. It's Ben Davies after all. Well, Pep looks very frustrated. Because he just wants
yeah,
us to
understandably so.
click. He just wants his City team and it won't. But what point, as we said in the first half, what point does he give up on this tactic?
I don't think he does. I think there's obviously something that shows him this works.
If not, he wouldn't be so stubborn.
Yeah. If not, he wouldn't have tried in the first place.
But if they draw, like say they get Real Madrid in the quarters of the Champions League, do you play this formation?
I think he will, yeah.
I think he
You're not
gets
going to
battered.
change it up before
I think
they
he
game.
gets absolutely battered.
What's the problem at Liverpool? Owners, managers or players rank 1 to 3.
All of them.
Well, yeah, I think they all interlink, don't they? The manager's problem is he has no money. That comes from the owners. And the manager's problem is that he has no players, but that's because the owners don't give him any money. So it all comes back to the owners at the end of the day. But should the owners have to give them money, considering the squad they have?
And especially when they're looking to sell.
They definitely need midfielders, Liverpool, but
That Liverpool side is good enough to get top 4. But I look at...
I don't know who makes the signings is the issue. If Klopp said, yeah, I want Gakpo and I want Nunez and not targeted midfielders, then that's on him. But
Big tap
I
for
don't
Everton
know
Royale with the way out for a City
who
corner.
deals with that?
And now Grealish wants to fight. Why do you want to fight Everton Royale, man? What are you doing?
But I don't know how much longer Klopp will be there.
Because I mean, I look at their next games. They've got a tough run. They've got a really tough
No, I
run.
think we'll see it. I don't think they'll sack him. I think we'll leave at the end of the season. As for where he goes and who's replacing him, not a clue. I suggest Ruben Amorim, but sort of similar to a Klopp
If
appointment.
they go get Steven Gerrard, that'd be hilarious.
Would be funny. Grealish. Similar to when Lampard was at Chelsea, to be fair.
Alvarez.
Can he deliver?
Nice, ran off.
Nope. What challenge from Emerson Royale? Don't know which one you're referring to.
The one
Could
on
be
radio.
any challenge ever.
He's had a really good game again.
Yeah, we said this last time and then he fell apart. But it's promising signs that City had scored by this point last time.
Yeah, you know, one of City getting caught. Look at his average positions, so high.
So narrow.
Yeah, no width. Especially when you got
Even,
wing backs.
I mean,
it's
Mahrez
strange.
is your highest player.
And he's actually supposed to play him right.
Ball over the top. Haaland in behind here has to
it's
hold off
brilliant from
Romero.
And he's
and
actually
he
going for a corner.
wins
Really
the ball
good
and then puts it
defending.
out for a throw.
My worry is in 5 minutes he's about to go through someone and get sent off.
Liverpool got just 2 to 3 midfielders and maybe a centre half that'd be challenging to the Prem title. Yeah, but then people Chelsea did that, and people go, "Oh, they're buying the sport, they're ruining football." But that Chelsea bought players they needed. So apparently Liverpool don't want Gerrard, obviously. Instead, they're monitoring Xabi Alonso at Leverkusen. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but I view him as a long-term appointment. Let him just cook for a while.
Big step up.
What, from Leverkusen to Liverpool?
From what?
Is it?
What, talking...
10th in the league to 10th in the league?
No, I mean in terms of expectation.
Well, it depends. What do Liverpool expect from the manager?
Win the Premier League.
Well, I don't think they do. Klopp did it, but who did it before then? No one.
Because they're all...
Well, and even then it took Klopp 4 years. So what's the harm in giving Xabi Alonso, budget over a few years, time?
Yeah.
Just to allow him to embed a system. Maybe he can build a dynasty like Klopp hasn't been able to.
By Dyer. And Bentancur
Klopp never built for the future, really. Klopp built to win something.
And he did. He won 2 Champions Leagues and... One Champions League, sorry.
And reached 3 finals.
Yeah. And lost 2 to Real Madrid.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Real Madrid, Liverpool would be one of the most successful teams in the world. Real Madrid, though, just too strong.
I think now he's proven it.
If we say that Chelsea are running football, accept the fact that life isn't fair. Well, yeah. But also, it'll be the same people that looked at Newcastle winning and went, "Oh, I feel great for them." That's well funny.
Wait, you see Newcastle at the top.
Yeah, but if Chelsea do it, it's ruining football.
Like if if Southampton got like.
And also, realistically, every single owner in the Premier League could do exactly what Todd Bowley's doing. Because tell me one owner in the Premier League that doesn't have 200 million.
Yeah.
It's just that,
the Glazers,
Bowley's either ambitious or stupid.
The Glazers have so much more than 200 million. They're just choosing not to put it into the club.
I mean, they literally put as little in as his human. I don't think they have. They don't put anything in.
Ten Hag gets that.
Welcome to the stream. Hey, just how's the game been? It's been all right. I mean, I'm surprised Tottenham conceded.
And Tottenham got a corner it. They could extend their advantage. They could
make it too.
Again, when we saw how good they are from corners, Eric Dyer only scored 1 in the first half.
Yeah, Perisic corner now.
The right-footed left wing back delivers.
Good ball. It's not far. It's not far away from Brendan Davies, that. Other clubs can use that amortization loophole, but they won't. Yeah, well, now they can't. UEFA are reportedly going to ban it, or FIFA are going to ban it heading into the new season, but a bit little too late, isn't it? Chelsea have already used it.
Yeah.
But it's smart, because Chelsea have inflated the market, and their loophole is unusable from summer onwards.
Ben Davies wrestling. You now, there.
With a player's flop, you can't get rid of them. I think you can, though. I look at all of them and go, they're players you can sell on. Yeah. They're not old people. They're not old players with, they're going to sell on, low future fees.
I don't look at who we've bought, though. I don't think they will flop. Rodrigo,
there's a chance, but I've only, as much as they look really good, I've seen players have good games before and then turn out to be flops. So we'll assess over the season. Madueke excites me, but so did Timo Werner on his debut.
It might mean they just need a year out on loan somewhere, and then they come back and tear the world light. Also, there's been a red card for Bayern Munich. Joshua Kimmich is off. What did he do?
Could that change the game? I don't know. Let's read the football description of it. Nah, it's a second yellow. For Joshua Walter Kimmich.
Walter. Wow.
Yeah, no information. But yeah, Castell's on a 4.8. Not looking great for him. That's a chance for Wolfsburg. They got the 2-man advantage now.
2-man?
1-man advantage.
Brilliant battling from Kane. Kulusevski on a drive.
God, Kimmich isn't 2 people.
It's good.
Can feel like it sometimes. He's a very good player.
Good foot from Tottenham. Here's Kulusevski. It's poor ball.
Now Grealish with it.
This is good from Ronaldo. Since the break.
Just being nipped out by both Bentancur and Romero.
Good tackle.
It's one back by Tottenham and it's out for a Tottenham
Tottenham throw. Really well worked there from the defence. Here comes KDB.
Did you think Lukaku could flop or Werner? I think Werner should have been given more time though.
Mahrez doesn't make it to 60.
Yes, I think everyone thought Lukaku could flop.
FPL owners crying. 58th minute.
Yeah,
Riyad
that's
Mahrez
disappointing.
subbed off.
That is disappointing,
But Kevin De Bruyne are on.
it's alright. The guy ahead of me in my mini league also has Mahrez.
So Alvarez out wide now.
Don't lose any ground. Yeah.
Let's see what Kevin De Bruyne can bring to this game.
Bit of creativity potentially. But I don't know if that's the right call from Pep, because Mahrez is a player that, one, has a great track record against Tottenham, but two, is able to change the game very quickly. Surely you'd as sooner taken off a
brilliant
Bernardo
hold
or
up from
someone like
Kane.
that.
That is so smart from Harry Kane. Really good football. And again, Tottenham, closing on the 60th minute now. They're playing this game really well.
And Walker's been caught out. Perisic.
He's got no one to help with here.
But I think he's more than
That's a
content.
cracking
Puts the
ball.
ball in. Ake clears, and then Grealish hooks it up in the air. Bentancur changes to the header. Bentancur loses to Rodri.
Emerson Royale,
Falls to Haaland, and now Tottenham City can get away.
good
No, they
work.
can't. Back with Tottenham, but now
here
City
he
can
comes.
get away. Grealish draws the foul, gets the foul. Everyone also thinks Mudryk, Enzo, and others could flop. Do you think Koulibaly would flop? No, but if you look at it on paper, he's a Serie A centre half coming in, and we've seen so many times now Serie A players coming in for the Serie A.
Also, women
Struggle.
smart. Like,
But also Koulibaly's 30.
Yeah.
Lukaku's 28. These are players in
also,
coming in at 21.
yeah, I look at it and go, we knew Koulibaly could flop, so what did we do? Went and bought for Fana Badiashile. Badiashile hasn't flopped.
Yeah.
I think we can say he hasn't.
Yeah. Well, obviously he could still perform
Okay.
worse, but he's done well.
But he's played 4 Premier League games and kept 4 clean sheets.
Has he? Four?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Liverpool, Fulham.
Fulham wasn't a clean sheet.
No, he wasn't. He didn't play.
Oh,
for
the second Fulham.
Yeah.
He's played 3 games then.
Sorry, yeah. Fulham, Liverpool, and Palace. 3 games, 3 clean sheets.
Yeah.
And obviously, Thiago Silva is just quality.
Yeah.
That's he's learning from the very best as well.
Also, how's Kukurea not a flop? 6 mil for a left back you can't defend, but also can't attack anywhere near the levels of Cancelo or Trent. No, Kukurea has performed badly so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that
But again, we've got
it's
Ben
time.
Chilwell,
But anyway,
so we're fine. Here's Emerson Royale. He is just, well, I mean, it looked like he just fell over his own feet and said he got injured. but
wrong
he's
decision
on
in my opinion to keep Badiashile out of the squad for the UCL. Well, what other option was there? Mudryk would not be happy if you don't put him in the Champions League squad. João Felix, what's the point in having him on loan if he doesn't play any games?
Yeah.
You're playing a lot already for him.
Need Kova and Zachariah.
But I agree.
Gallagher.
If we could put Badiashile in there, I would. I still I don't know why the Champions League
Bentancur,
rules stipulate
he's
that you
offside,
can't
Harry
make
Kane.
more than 3 changes. It's just a
Oh
weird
my
ruling.
God, Emerson Royale.
De Bruyne come forwards, tries to slot through Haaland. I think Dyer's managed to get there. He has, and it's back with Lloris.
Is Koulibaly in there? Over Badiashile?
Well, they can't change that, can they? You're limited to 3 changes in your squad.
True.
So it means Madueke can't play in the Champions League.
Oh, it's brilliant from Tottenham and Højbjerg's in behind.
Højbjerg.
He's,
Can he get it across to someone? No, and
he's
then
done the right
Emerson
thing there,
just
though,
boots
because
out.
he was not going to outrun Kyle Walker. But yeah, and we've got Fofana. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean Chelsea would not be in the relegation zone without Thiago Silva, but sure, he is very crucial to Chelsea's team.
But we'd still be in a
Absolutely
decent
fine.
position.
Yeah, it's been a poor season. I guess we'll see.
Still a long way to go, though. I still think we'll get Europe.
Yeah.
Because everyone around us is like slipping up.
Brighton looked meh against Bournemouth the other day.
Newcastle.
Once
showed they
Chelsea
can
get
drop
the
points.
team working.
Villa thought they'd been a late surge.
But
Done
yeah,
well.
they're all over the place setting off against Leicester.
Yeah.
Well, the end of the first half, wasn't it? Weren't even setting off.
I think what's going on here?
Not a clue. Goal for Lens. Jonathan Graddick gets one back. That helps. They'll be left. That's a draw at least, but it doesn't really change much. It's going to be an easy win now for what?
Brest.
No, it's a draw. An easy league win.
Grealish,
for
big
PSG.
tackle from Emerson Royale. Ref says
Free
he's
kick.
fouled.
Yeah.
I thought he got the ball.
No. He's gone flying in there.
Not surprised. It's Emerson Royale.
But Grealish, sort of unlucky. Very close to the penalty box.
Oh, definitely.
Completely missed the ball.
Did not get anywhere near the ball.
Ends up in the penalty box,
Yeah.
Grealish, but certainly not.
Went off the pitch.
Pen. Does, yeah. Maybe we should take it from there. De Bruyne has
Big
options
chance
to
for
aim
City
for.
now.
I see Haaland in there.
Or just cut it back to around the edge.
Oh, it's for another moment where we'll go, oh, is this going to be the goal? Is this going to be the goal? And it just won't go in. Just be headed away. Well, Kusa's going to clear it, front post. De Bruyne plays it.
Cut it to the edge. I was right,
To
Bernardo.
and it gets blocked.
Alvarez,
Alvarez, yeah.
Alvarez, I thought it was Bernardo, my bad.
How nobody has seen this is unfathomable.
Big block from, was it Eric? I mean, look at him. He can, the way he cheers himself. Yeah, I'm class. I love that for Eric Dyer. Legend.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Go take the corner. Another chance for City to hit the front. Well, no, sorry, to let equalise. Ball in from De Bruyne.
It's a good ball. Rodri can't make much contact with it. Does then get more contact on it. Alvarez. Can he cross it? Does cross it. Headed away by Davies. Falls to Akanji. It's a good block. Back to Akanji.
Was that his arm?
De Bruyne, and it's wide.
Was that blocked?
That's what they want.
Christian Romero's arm.
That's what they're talking to the referee about. Seemingly the ref... Well, Kanji's not appealing it. You expect him to be the one...
I think because he's on the floor, he might be alright here.
Yeah. I mean, it does strike his hand.
But I think he's sliding.
Yeah.
It's the sliding motion. And if they get this, a brown envelope's made its way, that is not... They cannot give that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
that would be harsh.
Oh, it's sloppy. Play out the back
Rodri,
from Tottenham.
Grealish.
Big tap from Romero.
Yeah.
Here comes Son.
Tottenham
Romero's
could do
on,
this.
Look at Romero.
Son.
Got to use Perisic.
Has Perisic. Has Romero. Has Kane.
Kane's
Perisic. Across. Harry Kane can't miss it, and he's gone straight to the
That's gonna
post.
hurt. Oh, he's missed it. It's right.
Yeah, almost.
Looked like he hit his
lost the ability to have children.
But he just managed to stop himself. Brilliant breakaway from Tottenham. Caught City again. Perisic, brilliant ball across. Kane couldn't do much more. That was brilliant from everyone. Oh, that was close.
Almost hit his face into it as well.
Say.
Could have ended up...
Blind and
yeah. Could have ended up... Yeah. The inability to have children. And if he did have children, they would be terrified of... Man, we're just a giant hole shaped...
Who's down? Romero's down.
Hole in
He's
his
back
face.
up. He's bent over his knees now.
No, he's probably knackered. He's just got the longest run ever.
Edson trying to get City going. Look at it. It's lethargic. It's slow. Where are the options? He's got none.
I think they want to just get it forwards quickly. Yeah. Rico Lewis. Bringing it forwards. Rodri. Gives it to Walker. Rodri.
City need something in this remaining 24 minutes. Here's Rodri. He had a lot of the ball recently. Rico Lewis is poor. Another mistake from the youngster. He's had a bad game. And Emerson Royale, the Reece Højbjerg.
He's offside. Great finish.
Brilliant.
From Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. And
you
to
might
be
as well,
fair,
just in case of...
Yeah, Tottenham fans applaud. If there was a... If the liner calls it wrong...
Which he
hasn't at all, but you never know. Eintracht Frankfurt set £100 million price tag for Randall Colomani. Is he worth that much?
No.
No.
Definitely not. 100 million? It's laughable. De Bruyne, Alvarez, good foot with Alvarez!
Oh, it's close from Julian Alvarez. He's not worth 100 million, but Frankfurt won't want to sell Randall Colomani.
He's God.
Yeah.
In some people's eyes.
In everyone's eyes.
Alvarez, brilliant 1-2 De Bruyne.
Gets the shot away, but it's just a little unfortunate that that's not on target. I think it does. Oh no, it didn't take a deflection.
Just
I looked like it did.
I think even if it was, in line with the goal, it would just clap the crossbar.
Yeah, it might have fallen into someone.
Kuzeski, brilliant use of his body.
Namely Erling Haaland.
But 1-2 Emerson Royale. Coming down the
comes
right.
Kulusevski. Can he cross it in? Gives it to Royale. Tries to get back to Kulusevski, but Lewis gets in the way. Haaland putting the pressure on Dyer. Davies also under pressure.
By the way, much better second half from Tottenham.
Perisic,
It's been the
Walker
reverse of what
back.
we thought we'd see. We thought City
Passes
would
forwards
react
to
and
Romero.
respond.
Romero clears it forwards. Can Son get there? He's chasing Akanji. He's still chasing.
We thought
leathered
City
away
would
by
respond and get away back into this game, but if anything, Tottenham have got back. Tottenham played better, and City have played worse, and that's good battling from Bentancur. And here come Tottenham again. So 4-on-4. Son's got to watch the line.
Bentancur. Kane. Tries to get a shot away, but it's not great.
I think that was. He was caught in two minds whether to shoot or practice on, so he thought he'd do both.
22 minutes left for Tottenham to try and hold on to this. 22 minutes for City to try and turn this around. Can they do it? Stay tuned to find out. De Bruyne.
There's a lot of space opening
Alvarez.
up. Fatigue set. Players getting tired.
And they've lost possession. Bentancur to Son.
City, it's rubbish. Why are they all sitting
Lovely
back?
turn by Son.
City
Still
don't want
Son.
this. City really don't want this.
Kane. Burst inside. Harry Kane! Oh, it's a big block. Ederson makes himself big. Ake gets something on it. I don't know who it came off.
Oh, he wants a corner.
Kane says, hang on, Ake's booted that off, lad.
I thought he booted off. How good Kane's on the floor.
Yeah, I think he did as well. But let's have a look. Son.
Brilliant from Harry Kane.
Shifts it to Kane.
Dinks it, put through them both.
Nice to get through him. Oh, it does come off Kane, yeah.
Goal kick. Brilliant from Harry Kane, though. But Ake and Ederson between them do enough.
Jesse Marsh favourite in the sack race. Really?
I think they're
He's building something long term, though, yeah.
I think Forest played. You got to remember,
I can see the bottom three going down.
What? Bournemouth,
Everton, Southampton.
I think Everton are gonna be alright.
No, I don't know.
I think West Ham are in big trouble, but they got a point against Newcastle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nice judge. I've seen a lot of people kicking off about what what's his face? Nathan Jones said today. But I haven't seen it yet. I also heard about the game yesterday. I need to watch it, but I've seen a lot of people kicking off about it. But yeah.
I don't like. I like Nathan Jones, but I think Southampton.
He seemed to do. There seems to be some sort of argument over. He said some comment about Romeo Lavia or something, and it's like it's people saying it's the same way he went about things at Stoke, and it's not working. But yeah. Bernardo Silva, good delivery. Ake can't get there. Tottenham trying to break. De Bruyne stops Kulusevski, but Kulusevski gets back up and keeps going, and he fouls Jack Grealish.
He's never going to get there. Not in a million years is he going to get to that ball.
20 minutes on the clock. Tottenham will be watching the time. Manchester City should also have an eye on the time. Should be making themselves well aware that they haven't got long to try and turn this around. Grealish, De Bruyne.
Another foul there.
Gets it in. Eric Dyer heads clear.
Romero
will it be
down
pulled back?
Again,
Seemingly not.
No, they're just going to stop the game.
So Romero can receive treatment or whatever he requires.
He's rolling. I don't know why he's rolling around on the injured part. It's going to make it worse.
Probably, yeah. I'm in agony, rolling around on the floor.
He's going to be fine. They just need to roll around a bit. What actually happened? Grealish just runs into his leg.
I don't know where Grealish is supposed to go there.
Yeah.
Romero just sort of like... It's like sitting in front of a bus and being surprised when the bus hits you. But, yeah.
Romero's hobbling back. No, what should he bring him off? He can't walk.
At least you won't go through anyone if he's just walking gingerly.
I mean, I guess they'll be readying a sub. Because there's no way that man is going to... Because they will concede if he's hobbling around.
I think they're going to concede regardless based on this current City onslaught.
Really? You think City will get back in this?
I don't know, but yeah, who knows?
Well, I'd like an answer.
I think Mystic
I want a yes or no.
You know what? Yeah, sure. No. Yeah. No, I don't know.
I'm taking the yeah. I'm saying you said yeah.
I'm undecided.
Okay.
I just don't know. I'll go no.
Okay, I'll go no as well.
For it, I'll go yes. Roger.
Okay, I didn't want to go. I think
goes to Walker.
Because I'm not undecided.
Can he
ball
cross?
in, deflected out for a corner.
This could be the
City
goal.
still putting on the pressure.
You don't think it's going to happen?
All right. Whatever you say. 18 minutes to go. City need a goal. Even 1 point keeps them 4 points within reach of Arsenal. Ball in from De Bruyne. Ball. That's a brilliant ball in, and it's headed over by Rodri.
Was it Rodri?
Yeah.
I just saw Ake's hair and I presumed. Gotta go for a second, alright. See you in a second, X said.
Plep just clapping words. Pep just clapping his team on there, trying to encourage him.
Encouraging some sort of performance out of this last 17 minutes.
Charlie Speroni didn't say.
What? You think Christian Stellini?
Yeah.
Who's Charlie and
I
Speroni?
don't know, I didn't make it up. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Good old Charlene Sizzle really getting into him.
No, I was in the right ballpark.
You weren't.
I was.
Charlie Speroni is not Christian Stellini. In fact, Charlene Sizzle's close.
I know it was C. I didn't. I need to do more. Right, this is right there, so I should have just read it from over there. Ball over the top, looking for Son. Son's in.
Son in behind.
He's got there. He's done really well.
Walker almost gives away a pen.
Perisic.
Back to Rodrigo Buntan. Not Rodrigo Van Sanker. That's Davies. Davies loses possession. Walker tries to get forward. Bentancur. Son. Højbjerg. Kulusevski.
No, he's lost it.
And now Rodri can go the other way. Bernardo
City.
Silva.
Here comes City. Here's Bernardo.
Oh, and he's pulled to the ground by
salted
Ivan Perisic.
And that'll be a card for the Croatian.
You can imagine, so yep, there we go. He'll take that gleefully though, because that keeps him in it for just a
City now score
couple
from a
minutes.
set piece, he won't take it very gleefully.
No, I think he'll take it a lot less gleefully.
So will Christian Stellini.
But equally, I mean, Bernardo was running towards the corner there.
Let's just see what happens here. De Bruyne delivers. Great ball in.
Okay, can he get it back across the box? He
does.
does. Who does it fall
They
to?
want handball.
Romero. Romero's trying to draw a foul.
Why is he?
And Emerson Royale puts in a big tackle.
They think it was
want handball.
City. A lot of City players think it was handball. The fact they've forgotten they've got a corner.
The ref's saying, get away from me or I'll spark you all out.
Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone.
City running out of time. You're spot on there. Well, they could be handed a lifeline. Rodri and Højbjerg on the scratch. We've cut back to a replay.
No, that's not handball. That is not
it's
handball. I want to know what happened to the Rodri Højbjerg scrap. Nothing. I think he's going to put Rodri. He's going to chat about him. Come on, guys. Stop being idiots.
Yeah, that's exactly what we say.
Make out. Let's be friends.
I won't have it.
Let's handshake and walk off. Hug. Lovely. Get on with it. 15 minutes to go. City still trail. Was not expecting this when I woke up this morning and thought about this game.
Lewis. Kyle Walker!
Deflected and it's straight into the...
He had, like...
Lloris has gone long. Oh!
Where do you want your
Son's in!
Oh,
he was in.
Son.
It's a 3-on-3 for Tottenham though.
Kane and Kulusevski, one either side. Son can go
he's
alone.
neither.
Has a shot. Well saved by Ederson, but he spilled it. Kane has possession.
Why is no one reacting?
Option in the centre. Falls to Højbjerg. Chest.
Oh, he
volleys
drags the shot wide.
Musiala scored for Barnett's 4-1 in that game.
Big chance.
City only dreaming of having scored 4 as the away side.
Big chance for Tottenham goes. Don't mind Son having a go here.
Yeah, Son from a year ago buries that.
And then Kane does well to pounce on it. I thought Ederson was going to come out and foul him. And then brilliant ball from Kane. Højbjerg just drags the shot wide.
Yeah.
But better football from Tottenham again. End to
Roles
end
reverse,
stuff now.
that's a goal.
Yeah, end
That's
to
Højbjerg
end.
crossing into Kane.
Non-stop action. City
Walker.
go up one end and do something.
Akanji.
Tottenham
Lewis. Manchester City getting into their stride, but they were under siege a moment ago. Lewis back across to Walker.
It's like a good old-fashioned battle out here. Especially when Romero's on the pitch.
Alvarez. No, Romero's a war crime.
Back to Walker.
Walker.
Delivers.
Good cross.
Header,
Never would I expect to have seen Manchester City being a team that were lumping it into the box with 13 minutes to go.
But you have got Erling Haaland, who we haven't seen him all game.
Has he touched the ball? Serious question.
They won't make a video about that, saying, look at all Haaland's 5 touches.
No, they'll say, does he need to take more than 5?
Yeah, Haaland's done absolutely nothing this game. We've seen it, he goes missing in the big games.
Grealish, De Bruyne, Grealish. And he's down in the box. That's I've got nothing with a pen.
It's a goal kick, really well done from the Brazilian fullback. I think there's going to be changes. Yes, Emerson Royale's coming off. I think we're going to see Pedro Porro.
Really? Emerson's been so good. I guess just don't ruin
that's
what
a
has
corner.
been the greatest Emerson Royale performance
That
in the
is a
history of the
corner.
game.
No, it's not. It's goal kick. It's gone right. Well, good call, ref. First replay to be dirty, I think. Oh no, sorry, Perisic coming off, not Emerson Royale. Perisic for Ryan Sessegnon. That's the only
That seems
change.
more offensive. I guess both of them are attacking fullbacks, but...
Oh, and I benched Perisic now. He's got a guaranteed 5. I benched him in FPL.
Why, guaranteed 5?
Well, he's been subbed off.
Oh, yeah.
And he got booked. So, yeah. I had Gabriel who got me 2. And Burnley got me 2. Missed out on a big 3 points there. Lloris for the goal kick, sending his players long. 12 minutes to go. Tottenham wanting to hold on to this. Bentancur goes back
Knocks
to Lloris.
it back to the keeper.
Can we get rid of the drone cam, please, so I can actually watch? Thank you.
Lloris pumps it long.
Just
Imagine
watch it from
Pedro
the air. I
Porro
can't see
debut
anything
goal.
because the geezer doing the drone's drunk. Okay, down with it. No, he was that red stop. No, they're still playing. Why has he hoofed it out? He's up. Why are you kicking the ball out? The player's up on his feet. No, he's not on his feet.
No, very much not so.
Yeah, okay, down, just holding his midriff. Tottenham getting in some drinks. City ready to carry on there. I think it's gonna be. Is it gonna be a yellow? I don't really know what's going on here. The ref was walking over to see Ryan Mason and Christian Stellini. Oh, he's now walking over to see Jack Grealish. That was a riveting conversation. Now can we get to the foot. I mean, Layla had a great time. Grealish. It's just thrown
it forward.
He wanted Emerson Royale wanted the ball thrown to him, and he's just furious because Grealish threw it behind him. 10 minutes to go.
Lloris under pressure. Haaland now applying the
playing
pressure
around
to
with it?
Dyer. Grealish
What?
wins it
What?
back, but then Dyer
Dyer,
gets in
big
front of the ball.
tackle.
Ake heads to De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to get the ball to Højbjerg. Can't. It's now a Kane.
Can he release Son? He's got to release Son. He does release
Does
Son.
release Heung-min Son.
He's onside. Here's Son. He's got Sessegnon making the run, blocked, but still got it as Heung-min Son. Kane plays it into the middle of Højbjerg.
Højbjerg.
Lots of room to work with.
Goes out wide. Here's Emerson.
As we said, Emerson Royale, what a game he's had today.
Kulusevski tries to get back to Emerson
can't
Royale.
get
Cut
there.
out by Lewis.
Big tackle.
Big challenge for Emerson Royale.
He was having an absolute phenomenal game. Big performance from him. Deflected off De Bruyne out for a Tottenham throw. They're the ones who look like they're going to get a goal in these last few moments. City just looked void of everything. They've lacked quality, lacked creativity, lacked everything. Very unlike Manchester City.
Grealish applying the press. Dyer knocks it back to Lloris. And now for Lloris can play it long. Ake can't quite win the header. And it is going to be a Manchester City free kick though. Kane deemed to be a little too forceful in his approach there trying to win the ball. Walker needs an option forward. As it stands, City will be 5 points off the top of the Premier League.
Arsenal with game in hand could make that gap 8, but here they come now. Looking
Bernardo
to
Silva.
change that.
Ball inside. De Bruyne can't get the touch away. Tottenham can break. Kane.
They've got the advantage with them as well. There's another foul there. Tottenham still can't
Releases Sessegnon
Can he beat Kyle Walker?
on this left hand side.
He's going to try to. He's still got it, Ryan Sessegnon. This is really good. Obviously, just come on, fresh legs against a tiny intense. He's put it in towards Kulusevski.
Lewis goes down the box.
They won handball.
They're saying City are
want a
claiming it's a foul.
That's going to yellow for Edison.
Edison gets booked.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
Idiot. Haaland's like, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah, Edison's right. This game could be decided by
Tottenham players want
a
handball.
poor distribution.
No.
He kicks it into his
Again,
arm.
similar
Lewis as
to
he falls
the
down.
similar to the Romero one. He's already on the floor and it hits his arm.
Yeah.
8 minutes to go. Oh yes, this game can be decided with one sloppy error. Very, very true. Well, unless Tottenham get a second here from this corner.
City counter.
Edison booked as well for his complaints, as we said. Son corner. Can he deliver? He can. It's a great corner right on the keeper.
Emerson clears
Punch
Son.
back to Son. Can't get past Alvarez. Here's Derek Dyer.
Dyer.
He's got
nice
a lazy dribble.
turn. It's cleared away.
That is handball. That one was handball.
Yeah.
Tottenham fans furious. They don't think it was handball. I think it was. 7 minutes remaining, and there are substitutions. Who for? It is
Yves Bissouma coming on for Heung-min Son. Tottenham are setting up defensively now.
5-3-2.
And Manchester City, who will they bring on? I believe it was OK Gundogan. That's for who he's coming on for.
Don't know if Sky would
Find
look
out
at
in
the
due
green
course.
armbands they got for the green weekend.
It's Bernardo Silva off Gundogan on.
City needs something. Yeah, Basuma on for Son, so Tottenham to a 5.
Also, I've got a goal back, but that's
3-2.
going to be pretty much a consolation at this point. 4-2 in that game.
I forgot Musiala scored. If it was 3-2. But it looks like Bentancur's gone out to left wing. He hasn't though. 5-4-1. No, well, yeah. Hoyver's up. It's going to be fluid. It's going to be defensive, very defensive from Tottenham. Edison's got the ball in the edge of the area. City going to try and play out. Because only 6 minutes to go and you're losing, you need a win for your title race. Why are you playing out the back?
Akanji.
If it now works, I'm going to look like a fool.
Walker coming inside. Lays it off to Akanji. Back to Walker. Tries to find Kevin De Bruyne. Alvarez.
Puts it in. Header away.
Rodri. Grealish. Ake now. Rodri. Looked like he was going to get the shot away there. Falls to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne switches to play. Emerson tries to deal with it. Grealish does well. It's a goal kick.
He's at again. Emerson Royale. Do you know what? I'm going to go out there and say it. And I know this is risky with 5 minutes to go. Best performance I've seen from him in a
swear, if he volleys this in his own
best performance I've ever seen from Emerson Royale.
Bold shout.
And they're probably now mentioning that. They've gone on board Pedro Porro. Emerson Royale's proved that he can be a really good player.
By the way, Wolves played 2.51 XG, Bayern 0.5 XG.
Was one of their goals a penalty for Wolfsburg?
Don't think so. I don't know.
Okay. Obviously, again, we have still dominated that game. But I'm saying obviously it will be inflated by the penalty by 0.75, whatever it is now. 4.
No penalty.
Oh wow, they've just dominated Bayern.
Yeah.
Laurie's going to hold on to this ball as long as he possibly
can.
can. Goes long, looking for Sessegnon. Doesn't get there. Bentancur. Davies. Højbjerg.
Now here's Grealish. Evades one tackle, can't evade the second tackle. Romero makes the foul. Argument for a yellow here. I think Romero's off. Romero's second yellow, picks up a red card.
What an idiot.
And I'm not surprised.
I mean, I know I'm going to go out and say it now. That's going to cost him. What an idiot.
Christian Romero refusing to leave. The City player trying to make him go.
What was he thinking?
The Tottenham player trying to convince him just to leave. And that means Romero will be out for the next 3... No. How many games did he miss from 2 yellow cards? 2 or 3?
I think it's only 1.
Oh, right. It doesn't really matter then, does it?
It's not violent contact.
So if it was 3, he'd miss the trip to Chelsea. Is it a trip to Chelsea?
It's just really silly from Romero. Your team are hanging on to win a massive game 1-0, and you make a sloppy tackle like that on a yellow, and he has to walk the walk. He's even got a red wristband on. I think, oh god, Davinson Sanchez is about to step onto the football pitch. This is where it goes.
De Bruyne could ping this.
This is where it goes downhill.
It's a nice range. Will they let Davinson Sanchez come on for 4?
Yes, they are.
For the number
Kulusevski.
21, Dejan Kulusevski.
No, they're not.
Davinson Sanchez doesn't even know. No, he's not. They have to wait till Kulusevski gets off. He didn't even know that because he's not been on a football pitch for so long.
Just thought he could run on. Kulusevski obviously make the most of his time.
Applauds the home support. No one's making an effort to push him towards the sideline, so he'll happily run down the clock. Davinson Sanchez City really bringing on a guy who can get a goal from here. Big threat. Man City star striker runs on. David Sanchez.
He's a danger in the box. You got
Fills the box. Will he get... Yeah, there we go. He's got in the box. He's ready to shoot.
If he scores an own goal now. Man mountain of a man. De Bruyne's going to go. De Bruyne's going to hit this.
Kevin De Bruyne.
KDB. Playing
Stood
for
over
Man
there.
City. And Davinson Sanchez can't assault him,
God's sake.
No. It's just Ben Davies beating up
Right,
Haaland.
don't foul Haaland. Here we go.
Dyer's arguing that Alvarez can't be in that wall.
But he can. He should do what he wants.
De Bruyne. How's it go?
Hits the wall.
Someone's
De Bruyne.
got a path, Oh, that is so smart from Højbjerg.
It's gone down on his face and the rest had to pause it.
Smart. And I don't applaud this, but it is very smart.
Well, the ball has hit him in the face.
It has hit him in the head, yes. But the way, obviously, I hope he's alright. But I only think this is smart because look, he doesn't go down straight away. Hits you in the face.
It's very day.
Yeah,
It doesn't
hit him in the face.
rubs against his face.
Look, yeah, it's so smart from Højbjerg. I don't applaud it because it is technically cheating.
Is it?
Well, time wasting. That's not cheating, is it? No, it's just time wasting. Really smart. Run down the clock.
Just a bit of shithousery, really.
Yeah. And sometimes what you need.
This should be Manchester City's ball, though. In a nice area.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a free kick, but it should be a drop ball. Obviously, they can't just smash it in the back of the net. They just drop it on volleys at home. Imagine. Ref just like it's a they've given him man of the match.
Really?
Like it's a YouTube video, YouTube skills video. They throw it up and he has to try and volley it. Or he has to run off to the sidelines as well. Tottenham will be down to 9 men momentarily.
God. Yeah, City, I'd get the ball dropped where the play was stopped.
Yep.
Tottenham have to react very quickly to this, but like 5 minutes of added time.
There's a chance you can't score from a drop ball.
No.
Well, you can ping it in the box, and so you can't obviously just volley at home, unfortunately. Lewis gets the ball in there. Haaland, and it's plucked out of the air by Hugo Lloris.
So long.
And he can go down with a head injury if he wishes, because they can't tell the goalkeeper to
Jog off, mate. Go on.
Go down with Højbjerg.
They're down to 8 men. They're down to 8 men. They don't have a goalkeeper.
Dyer's on the gloves for a minute. When Lloris is reintroduced, he has to play centre half.
Until he can get the gloves back on the next break.
Well, yeah.
City got 4 minutes. Plenty of
right.
time. I now need to see Davinson Sanchez don the gloves.
Or a red kick it. Home. Ake. Gives it to Grealish. Could cross here.
Oh, he's
Goes left instead.
Højbjerg's back on the pitch, by the way.
To the edge, where Rodri lies in wait to give it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne could deliver. He can deliver.
Head over Emerson
To
Royale.
Rodri thought he might volley it. Loses the ball.
Oh,
Højbjerg goes
it's a
down
foul.
and wins a free
He's
kick.
so smart.
Wow.
He's had a brilliant game. Also, that's
3.5
why
minutes.
he's been given man match by Sky.
The reason we give it to Emerson Royale because we love the bloke. What a guy.
But it's not completely just because we love him. He's been
He's
brilliant
had a good
today.
game, yeah. But also, I think he's had a good game, but we're comparing it to his usual performances. This is like the greatest thing he's ever done.
Oh yeah, if Reece James does this, that's just an average performance from Reece James this game.
He's not been good. He's not got any contributions.
Yeah. Emerson Royale, it's like, blimey. Rodri to Walker. City need a goal. De Bruyne
Creates the overlap.
Delivers.
Gets
to
it
nobody.
forwards. It's a good delivery, if anyone could meet it. Falls to Grealish. Out in a wide area. Goes it to Ake. Ake gets it forward. Julian Alvarez. It's cleared by Bentancur. Tottenham. 10 men behind the ball, and that includes the goalkeeper. Here is Akanji. It falls back to Grealish.
City knocking now. Cut back.
On the edge. Lewis tries to nutmeg Kane.
Gundogan.
That's just Gundogan.
They're just knocking around the edge of the area, but they can't get in to that 18 yards. They have now. Grealish.
Oh, Rodri says he fouled. Is he
No,
fouled?
I tell you what.
He's been punched in the face.
He has been punched in the face.
There's a decision for the referee to make here.
I think
There's a decision for VAR to make
here. Down here. I think he's in trouble though.
He's led with fists, and all he's got is face.
He's punched him. Has the ball gone off though when they make the contact? There. No, I don't think it has.
It's going to be a controversial
I think
one.
Lloris is in trouble, you know. You can't punch. That's what they're checking now. No, ball's still in. I think he's in trouble. You can't punch a player.
Are they even checking it? We have not been made aware. Just catch him with an elbow there. Lloris is up. Rodri's down.
I think you'll be right. I think you'll survive.
The thing is, Lloris does get the ball.
Yeah, true.
But he does get a lot of the man. Now, if you win the ball back and then elbow the bloke in the head, that is still a foul.
But also, Rodri couldn't get to the ball. It's not like Lloris has stopped him getting to the ball by fouling him. He has just knocked him.
Yeah, punched the ball away.
Probably knocked the lights out of him. He's up. It's fine.
Yep.
No penalty.
In fact, it's even a Tottenham goal kick, so it must have hit Rodri somehow. But I could have sworn Lloris punched that away. Imagine Tottenham down to 9, and then they miss the penalty. Lloris gets sent off. Davinson Sanchez between the sticks.
Who's the French goal?
Kane.
Forster. Fraser Forster.
I think just stick Kane in.
No,
Kane says he's good in goal as well.
Fraser Forster would go in goal.
Probably. But if it came down to it, I reckon Kane was.
Probably about a minute. Obviously, it is the 94th minute, but obviously we had injuries, so maybe I'm expecting us to go into the 96th.
Walker, he could go in goal for Tottenham and just accidentally let everything in.
Grealish. Lewis.
Rodri. Out wide to Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh, he's dummy Bentancur, then delivers it towards the back post, but Emerson Royale's there.
Takes it away from Jack Grealish.
And then he wins it
Emerson
back.
Royale
And then he's fouled. Was
goes
he fouled?
down.
Yes,
He is.
Yes.
Grealish wants to attack the ref. He's run after him.
Dead.
He's just lying on the floor with his hands out, full stretch, just chilling.
Pep's not happy. He's gonna have a chat with Graham Scott. I think he's gonna get booked now. He's taking the mick out of the ref. Just put his thumb up at him, like saying, "Oh yeah, mate, done a good job, mate." I don't think the ref's
Here now, Lloris.
Run down the clock. Probably about 20 seconds to go. Long ball. Oh, it's poor.
Haaland.
Terrible distribution from Lloris.
Walker, this should be the last chance of the game.
Back to De Bruyne. Oh, he's lost it. And then he's fouled Bentancur, as he no. Rest says no, but there's one back anyway.
Sessegnon, this will be it then.
Sessegnon's just going to run it.
Should be that.
And he's been fouled. And it's like going to be a yellow card. It is going to be a yellow card for Kyle Walker. And that'll probably be the game now. Tottenham, what a result. What a result. Man of the match has to go to Emerson Royale. Has to. What a performance from the big man. And then honourable mention probably to Kane and Højbjerg.
Yeah.
Really good performance from Tottenham all round though.
And Pep submits defeat. I think we're going to be done now.
I mean, Tottenham fans will be applauding. Ben Davies.
Plays it towards the corner. That is
full time.
It's Tottenham win. And with that, we're going to call today's stream. We'll be back in an hour. But yeah, quick man of the match, Harry, who are you going for? Is it Emerson Royale? It is indeed. I'm going Emerson Royale as well. What a performance. That is everything from us today. Well, not today. It's not everything from us today, actually. Back in an hour. See you there. Thank you all very much for watching. See you in an hour.